tonight's matchup between the Triton Vikings and the Amesbury Indians. Amesbury and the Cape Ann League are committed to maintaining the true spirit of athletics through sportsmanship. We ask that all participants, coaches, players, spectators, and officials refrain from any action intended to demean others. Please cheer your team on in a positive way. Win or lose, it's a responsibility of all people at a high school event to demonstrate the atmosphere of good sportsmanship and to make the experience of tonight's game an enjoyable one. Good luck to both teams.
No, just remind certain parents.
At this time, I'd like to ask that everyone stand and remove your hat for the playing of the national anthem. Tonight, we have students from 4th grade to seniors in high school playing the national anthem for you.
All right, welcome to Byfield Newberry for tonight's matchup between the Triton Vikings and the Amesbury Indians. There we go. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
And I'm Liam Gay-Clean.
And we're here tonight to see two teams that desperately, again, need a win. The 0-5 Amesbury Indians and the 1-4 Triton Vikings. Liam, how were the players feeling in class today? Were they amped for this game?
Honestly, it's a little more relaxed than other games like against Newport last week. Everyone's a little more amped up, but I know they treat it a little more lightly, I think, because they're 0-5 and not a very big team, but I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight.
All right, sounds good. We're watching the band leave the field now. They had band members from 4th grade, they said, all the way up through seniors in high school. Pretty fun for them. And later in the broadcast, we're going to have a chance to speak with one of the band members. Maybe we'll have to remember to ask him how he felt when he was in 4th grade when he came out here and joined them. So we got a good matchup tonight. We have our usual crew. We got Ben and Sam and Tim working the cameras and being the directors for us. We have Mr. Gundrum on the stats, and we're ready to go.
Yeah. Good. Hopefully it'll be a good game tonight. Beautiful weather tonight. Not too cold. Not too windy either.
Terrible small student section, but hopefully that fills in before the night winds down, or before the night gets going, I should say. And we got our drone tonight as well, and off it goes.
Hope we get some drone footage on the screen.
Yeah, hopefully we
I don't
get
know
some
if we had
drone
any
footage
last
in the broadcast, but it's a tough one. I understand
Yeah.
that technically it's not easy to do, and I think last week the refs, among others, complained about the distraction.
Yes.
You got a lot going on in the field, and if you're distracted by a drone flying up above, that's not encouraging. So,
Especially when it's that high off there. I think it was way up.
so here we go. Triton is going to receive this kick to start the game off. Triton offense came out the start of the second half last game and lit it up. But the first entire half was just not a pretty sight.
Almost zero offense the first half last time. I started to pick it up, but it was just too late last game.
Yeah, they punted the ball twice in the first half, and they had 2 first downs in the entire first half last week. So this week we need to see a lot more than that. 2 first downs on the first drive would be good. And we're off, and here we go. It's a short kick, fielded at about the 30, and he's going to get stopped.
Lit up.
Stopped quick. So it's going to be a first and 10 at the 35.
Kyle O'Doy out there to pack up freshman quarterback. That return.
Good. Get him some time.
Yeah.
Get him out on the field. I like it. So the usual lineup tonight. I know we got Tommy Lapham out there. I know Dylan Levitt is playing tonight. Hope Dylan Shute is out. I don't see him on the field right now, but hopefully he's out there as well.
No, he's out there far right side.
Excellent.
Got Durkin out there too, and this closest to us. And O'Brien in the backfield, yeah.
Christian O'Brien right behind Tommy, who's going to take the snap. Going to give it to him right away, right up the gut.
Nowhere.
Nowhere on that. Again, last week we saw a lot of running plays right up the middle, which was a good way to do things. They moved the ball well when they moved it up the middle.
Exactly. O'Brien was running it real well up the middle. I feel like they didn't give it to him as much as they should have last week, but when they did, it was working.
He's no Liam Spillane, but he's a good
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah,
and he
he's
can
good.
run the ball.
He's run.
So I was watching the film from last year's Amesbury Triton game, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. Tommy's back to take the snap. He's got O'Brien off to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
Try to break through and knock. Only a couple yards there.
Couple yards. We got a third and about 5, which isn't so bad. It's totally manageable. So watching last year's game, which the Triton won last year, 35-14, and it was a mix. It was a few touchdowns from runs, a couple from passes, and just watching Liam Spillane run though, it was pretty fun.
He was fun to watch every single game.
He was a monster.
He was a special player.
He was. So 3rd and 5. Vikings at the ball at about the 40-yard line. Thomas got O'Brien to his right. Dylan Levitt in motion. Fakes it to him. He's going to pass right over the middle, and it's picked. Number 80 from Amesbury with the pick. Good tackle by Levitt, but that is not a good way to start the game. 3rd and 5, and the first turnover of the night immediately goes to Amesbury.
Just wobbled it over in the middle, and there was no one even near it.
That wasn't good. Tommy threw an interception last week, but it was one of those ones over the middle. But that was the one they had set up many times, and the defense sort of saw it coming. Maybe they saw the film and they knew what to look for. So Amesbury with the ball at the 40-yard line on Triton's 40. Quarterback's going to go under center. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle.
Number 2, Zachary Laverty's.
Absolutely.
One of the running backs to watch tonight.
Absolutely stuffed. So these two, Amesbury's got 2 running backs, Laverty and Burrell. Logan Burrell. Laverty and Burrell. Both of these kids split time with the ball, about 50-50 in terms of number of carries. Laverty has got more yards on the season. I don't know if they give it to him more or not. Nope, that's going to be a false start.
First flag on the night already.
So a second and about 7 is going to turn into a second and.
Oh no, I think he just called a timeout there. No false start.
Timeout for who?
I think it looks like Amesbury. Yeah, 20-second needed there.
We learned a little
yeah,
something.
We learned. I was picking up on that.
Mr. Gundram, our stats guy, went and found out exactly how many timeouts they got and what the signal is for only the 20-second or 30-second timeout. So now we know that was the first of their 5 for the half. So Amesbury under center. He's going to give it to 14. I think that's Burrell.
No, he's going to keep it. Blake Bennett kept it. I feel like not a lot of plays out of the shotgun tonight for Amesbury. I'm just watching. Especially with barely any. Blake Bennett does not pass the ball much.
Doesn't throw the ball at all. He's got just about as many completions as he's got about as many attempts as Tommy Lapham has completions. That is, he's tried to throw the ball as many times as Tommy's actually completed a pass. Of course, Tommy's 0 for 1 with a pick tonight, so hopefully that turns around fast. So he's under center again on a 3rd and long now. Triton almost jumped off sides, but they managed not to. Another handoff up the middle, another no gain.
And that's Birmingham, I think, out there. I think it's one of our wide receivers to watch tonight.
Number 2 who took that ball?
No, I think it was 14 who took it.
It was 14 that took it?
He's one of their wide receivers.
They got 4 kids we're trying to keep an eye on. Number 2, number 3, number 14, number 15.
Yeah, that was 14.
This is basically their whole offense. So 4th and about 6, and they got to go for it. You might as well at this point of the game and at this point on the field. 3 running backs in the backfield with him. And he's going to keep it. He's actually going to make a throw. And it's a long toss, number 8.
Oh, and out of the hands.
Oh, in and out of his hands.
Not great defending there either, but he got lucky.
Connor Whitley drops one that would have been a really good catch for probably a touchdown. Who was on defense on that? I missed it.
That was 11. I think that's Cam Gilroy. No, that's Mark Wood on defense.
Mark Wood. Good. Being in the right place. Like to say that broke it up. Why not? So Whitley's only got a couple of catches on the season so far. 68 yards, though. He's their deep threat, I guess. 2 catches, 68 yards. He's definitely their deep threat. So Triton's going to come back out and take the ball over again at about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, their 2nd possession of the night. Tommy Lapham back with Christian O'Brien offset to his right. Can't see the receivers out here on the left, but he's got 2 on his left. He's immediately going to look to throw.
Going to keep it, I think.
He's got to keep it. He's got to scramble. He's got at least a few
good
yards.
Move.
Good little pat.
Good
little
block, too, by Down Levitt.
Spin move by Tommy.
Field, looks like.
Nice spin move by Tommy.
Yeah,
Gets
that was
himself
beautiful. Good run. And there's a flag got thrown out. Might have been holding.
Hopefully it's not, because otherwise it's a nice 1st down.
Yeah.
I know one Triton player blocked another Triton player. I'm pretty sure you can't throw a flag for that.
No.
It sounds like it's after the run, which will be a 1st down, and then you back it up again. Not sure what they're doing here.
I think they're putting it down almost where it started.
Yeah.
Moving it back.
That's a 10-yard penalty. I'm not sure for what.
I guess maybe it was holding.
Yeah, probably holding then. Yeah. That's too bad. That's what's going to happen on a busted play, though, too many times, you know.
Nice little run by Tommy, though.
Yeah. Would like to see him unload that ball, like throw the ball, get some big yardage right away. So he's back. He's got O'Brien to his left, takes a snap.
Give it to O'Brien up the middle.
Nice.
Couple of yards, probably 3 or 4 there.
Yeah, good solid gain. It's going to be 2nd and long, 2nd and about 14. That looked pretty good. Again, we're going to say this. We're going to keep saying this again and again and again. Hand the ball up the middle to O'Brien. That offensive line has a good push right up the gut. Again and again, they have a good push up the gut, so let's keep doing that. Tommy Lapham with O'Brien on his left. Might be Levitt, or Shoot way out here on his right. Nope, he's going to give it to O'Brien again. He almost broke that out. Almost broke that out. Got about 5 or 6 yards on that carry.
Got about to where the 1st down usually is, or where they started at. Right. So now it's 3rd and 10, so just.
Yeah, 3rd and about 9.
Yeah, 9, they got a little bit more, all right.
They're in good shape. They just need another big Tommy play here, and they'll be in good shape.
No more interceptions either.
No more interceptions. Nice big Tommy play. All right, so Dylan Shute is, I think that's Dylan Shute working the wide white sleeves. So that's good. That's the Gunnar Gustafson look that he's got going on. Tommy's going to stake the snap. He's got to throw this ball.
Good play up the middle.
Toss.
Right to Dylan Shute.
Right to Dylan. Beautiful.
Beautiful play. Much better pass over the middle than last time. That's what we like to see.
That's fantastic. Just a nice simple in.
Yeah.
I mean, not a fancy play. Nice cut.
The 1st down. That's all they needed.
Let's go. First down of the game, I believe, right,
yeah.
Mr. Gundrum? There we go. First down of the game. With about 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the 1st. They're across midfield. All right, let's see some just consistent hammer the ball, hammer the ball, hammer the ball.
Move at the middle a little bit.
Amesbury's 0-5. They gotta take it to him hard and fast.
Exactly.
And there we go.
Almost. Just tipped by 54. It almost made it over.
That would have been a good play. I mean, he had him open in the middle. Would have been a nice little toss, but but Tommy couldn't quite get it to him. And that's been a bit of the story the last couple games that we've seen, is Tommy's had a hard time with those passes over the middle. But clearly a big part of their offense, so they got to get something to click there.
And it looks like already last week he wasn't having a lot of protection, and tonight we're already seeing some more, which is good.
Yeah. No, he looks good. O-line looks good.
Yeah.
Levin in motion. Comes around behind Tommy. Tommy's just going to keep it and not going to get too far.
Yeah, only a couple of yards there. It's going to be about 3rd and 8 now, looks like.
Yeah, 3rd and long again. That's all right.
All right.
That's all right.
Do it last time, let's do it again.
Clock's rolling, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. We said this last week. I think it's so true. I mean, these games, on the one hand, they go by so fast, and on the other hand, that they're done and you're exhausted.
Exactly.
So we're not nearly as exhausted as the players, of course, but that's all right. All right, Tommy has got O'Brien dead set behind him. He's got to drop back and pass. He's got shoot going deep. He's got him wide open.
Beautiful.
Come on, catch that. There he is.
There it is. Great play. Touchdown.
That is
beautiful pass.
That is fantastic.
That's awesome.
What a beautiful catch,
What a catch and pass.
When you're that wide open, I'm not sure it's easy to catch a ball like that. That was
Exactly.
just perfect. Again, we talked about it last week. Those two have been playing football together since they were probably 8 or 9 years old. And they want that every single week when they come out. That is absolutely good stuff.
Beautiful pass, beautiful run, and beautiful catch.
Another nice 3rd down conversion for the touchdown. You got to like that.
There we go. Much better start than last week already.
We got a good student section going. We got the cheerleaders going crazy. We're in good shape.
There we go. Much bigger
shape.
student section than 5 minutes ago.
4 minutes, 47 seconds left in the first, and Tommy hopefully will put this through.
I think that's through. Look, the refs.
We've learned to watch.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah. So one ref goes running back to get the ball, forgets to signal, and leaves us a little hanging, Fantastic. Good little mix. Some runs up the middle, some passes, and then the deep bomb to Dylan Shoot. I love it. I love it. Good stuff. And Dylan was, you saw him, I mean, he was far out to the left and just went. I mean, there was no, if he did a stutter step maybe at the beginning, otherwise he was just running. And the Amesbury kid could not keep up.
Yeah.
This is when we want to have replays, so we can go back and see which Amesbury kid it was, and then see how often they throw at his side of the ball again. Because if I'm Tommy, I'm asking to throw the ball to that kid every time, Excellent. So Amesbury drops a pass that would have been a touchdown. Triton doesn't, and that's the difference, and we're now at 7-0 with 4:47 left in the first. Beautiful. A lot easier to call a game with a lot of exciting football than
exactly. Much better than last week.
So Triton's going to kick. Tommy again, lining it up. Oh, we got Gunnar Gustafson is on the far left of the Triton formation.
Coming in for some
Dylan
special
Shoots
teams.
on the right, coming in for special teams. Who else we got out there? 11, that's Mark Wood, right?
11's Mark Wood out there. Got the usual special teams.
Tommy's boot.
Right up the middle.
Not bad, as
Not a
long as
bad
it
kick.
doesn't go out of bounds. Fields it at about the 10, maybe even deeper
Stop
than
hitting
that.
will be good.
Decent sideline return. Special teams again a problem here.
Keeps
Special
going
teams
almost
definitely
to 40.
a problem.
Yep.
Almost to the 40.
Consistently a problem.
The kid got 30 yards on that, and it was a decent kick. Just got to get down the field better. So we've only got a couple games left in the season after this one. We've got Masco next weekend, and Masco's good. Masco's 5-1. Masco is 4-1, and that game's at Masco. And then we've got, of course, Thanksgiving against Pentucket. Pentucket is playing Newburyport tonight. So
and they're also 1-4, I think.
I think they are, yeah.
He gets stuffed, another run up the middle and nowhere.
And nowhere to go.
Yeah.
This defense is coming up strong. We talked about this with the coach after the game last week, and he talked about the defensive line, that defensive middle that held pretty well. Newburyport had luck going to the outside, so hopefully they can contain him and not let that happen again. 2nd and 7 now, just shy of the 50-yard line, probably about the 43. It's going to be again up the middle. This time it's going to get a lot of yards and a first down. That's got to be 14. Who's 14? Oh, number 2.
So the other Laverty, I think.
Laverty, yep. Yeah, that's their key running back. Amesbury moving the ball decently. That's a good first down by them. The first first down they've had. They're just to the 50-yard line, not quite across it. chain gang is really slow tonight to move. They're going to snap this ball before they're even set. It's coming outside to 15. 15's got a room to run, and he's going to get at least 8 yards, maybe 9 on that.
First.
Tommy with the tackle along with Dylan Shute.
There's Burrow, got a running back.
Sorry, with Gutter Gustafson on that tackle as well. Is that the other running back?
Yeah,
That's the thing, you know. You get 2 running backs that are pretty good, and neither one of them is going to get tired, you know?
Yeah.
You can give it one way, give it the other. I mean, Christian O'Brien is playing both sides of the ball, I believe, right? I mean,
yeah, most of the teams playing both sides of the ball.
Another run up the gut.
Gotta get the first down.
Could be another first down. This one's going to be a little bit close. Nope, they're calling it a first down already.
And that's Laverty. There we go, just switching it off almost
Yeah,
every play, it seems
Burrow
like.
Laverty.
Yeah.
They'll make it happen. So again, a first down. That's their second first down. They're moving the ball pretty
March up
efficiently
the
here.
field, yeah.
And in 1 minute and 40 seconds, so they're not, you know, it's not slow here. They're getting right to the line. I like this Amesbury quarterback going under center.
No Ipswich quarterback anymore.
A toss to,
he gets hit
Laverty.
hard.
Nice. That was
Flag
Shute on
though
the
on the
tackle. No, that was Levitt on the tackle. I don't know what the flag's for.
I don't know what that could be for.
Flags for untying a shoe while he's trying to run by. That's what it looked like. No, it's going to be a hold on Amesbury.
All right.
They're going to back it up. They're going to run first down again. It'll be first and 20 now. That's going to put them all the way back to almost the 50. Yep, 49-yard line now. There we go. Clock's going to run. Fantastic. So 7-0. Triton with the lead in this first quarter. 2.5 minutes left to go. Amesbury with a first and 20 at the 40 Viking 49. He's going to pass. It's like a little screen dump to 15.
15 Burrow.
Good little pass.
Okay, keep going. Another flag.
There's another flag.
Look at the first down, but I don't know who this is on.
Depends on who the flag's on. I mean, that flag came out from the far side of the field, almost away from the play. It looks like it's going to be on Amesbury, judging by the reaction from number 72. He's saying move it back again. I don't know what. So that's the one thing we don't have film. We can't scout these teams. I don't know if this is a team that makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
we know from last week. You know, last week against Newburyport, Triton had 9 penalties, 6 on offense, 3 on defense, which was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, 3 on offense in each half. That adds up. And already we've seen Amesbury with at least 3 flags thrown on him. And I think
2
all
in
of them.
the last 2 plays.
Yeah. So we're backing it all the way up again. Here we go again. First and 20 again. Somehow the ball, I don't understand how that works. The ball's at the 47, but that's all right. They got 2 yards, and they didn't give up a down. 15 keeps it again.
He's got stopped. It's pretty much stuffed.
Is this Burl? Yeah.
It's another second and long. Hey, you've been stuck right here on all these flags.
It's good for us. It's right in front of us, you know?
Yeah.
Good view of the game from right here, yeah. So Bennett's our quarterback, right? That kid looks tall, doesn't he?
He is tall.
He looks really tall. I didn't see they don't give you the height and weight here on the little score sheet, but the kid looks big. And only a junior, too. They got another year. This kid's going to drop back to pass. He's
Another pass from another look
looking
downfield.
deep, and it's Mark Wood again.
Oh, that's a beautiful catch.
Beautiful catch.
Beautiful.
Mark Wood was on him, and that's Connor Whitley again, or Willie.
So there's a 3rd catch of the season for him. And add to the big yards.
He pulled that in. They went right after Mark Wood again. I don't know if that's just by.
I think a little bit of a size difference there. He was
Yeah.
a little bit taller, and he exposed him there.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful catch, though.
Good toss. Good
Yeah.
pressure by Triton up the middle. They just couldn't get to him in time. So first and 10 now at about the 12-yard line. He's going to drop back. He's going to get it up the middle
going to keep it,
now.
Laverty.
Nope. Oh, and he's got a heck of a hole. That was a
Burst
decent
right
run.
through, yeah, that was the
Decent run. So the defensive line, right after we talked about him, giving up a little bit too much here. They got to do some bend, don't break.
Well, just noticed Ryan Farrow is one of the best guys in the line. He's on the sidelines right here. He doesn't have any pads on or anything. Yeah, look at farthest.
67?
Away, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's one of their best ones.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. He is one of the,
Yeah.
he's a huge part of that defensive line. And there's a run. It's hard to see what's happening there. It's like a rugby scrum going off to the left. It's going to be third. Looks like it's third and not quite. Yeah, I mean, it's third and inches. Third and inches. If they can either get a touchdown or get a first down, but there's not a whole lot of other options here. Or maybe a fourth. Let's hope for that. So 17 seconds left in the quarter. We were hoping between the quarters to talk to one of the captains.
We got one right here.
Oh, we got one right here. All right. We got one of the captains from the soccer team that we can talk to about their season. Oh, they're coming out for a measurement. All right. Good for the chain guys.
You put them to work out there.
Put these highly paid chain crew out to work. You know, they gotta earn their money. All right. So no, they're calling that a first down. So it turned out to be a first down after all.
First and goal on the 5.
They converted on that. So first and goal. Yep, at about the 5. Clock's going to probably run out before they get the snap. We'll see what happens here. No, they get the snap off. It's up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown. Too easy. Way too easy with 3 seconds left. That is crazy. So as soon as our stats guy is ready, he's going to jump up. We're going to give the headset to the soccer captain and bring him in here. And we'll have a chat as we go between the first and second quarters here. And unfortunately, a game that looks like it's probably going to be tied.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what his kicker is like. We never know.
Yeah, that's
usually a little suspect.
It is high school. And
okay. What?
Oh, it's a little drop kick.
Didn't even know you could do that.
No. Oh, no, it went in. It went in.
It went over.
A drop kick.
You can do that?
You can do that. So that's so rare that the last time it was ever done in the NFL was Doug Flutie when he came back and played for the Patriots for, I think, like 2 games at the end of I don't know what season. Now I'm dating myself. So we're lucky tonight. We have one of the soccer captains with us to talk about how the soccer season is going. So you want to introduce yourself and tell us about the team? Not yet. So we got to get some audio for our soccer captain as soon as we get. Why don't you give it another try? Not yet. No. That's okay. We'll get you ready. As soon as we do, we'll have a chat about what's going on with the soccer season. I know the team doesn't have a win yet, but they have a lot of ties, and they've been playing well. One more try? Still not.
I think he's got to fix it over here.
So we're looking for a little help from our director, who I believe is Ben tonight. These guys are doing a good job. They got great camera work. Got a good crowd up there in the stands. And kind of a weird first quarter, Liam.
Yep.
It looked like Triton was going to completely dominate, and then somehow Amesbury came out and just ran the ball really, really
Even
well.
with those 2 big flags, too. I thought that would stop them.
One big pass that made a huge difference. So, you want to try one more time? No, we're still not there, but that's okay. We'll get to you as soon as we get to you.
One point.
So Amesbury's going to kick off to start our, well, actually 3 seconds left,
still
I
in the
should
first
say,
quarter.
at the end of the first.
Big Durkin's going to return. Oh,
and he got a good look down the sideline.
There we go, almost to the 50.
Great look down the sideline. No flags, no flags, no flags. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's going to end the quarter. That's a good way to end the quarter.
Yeah, good return.
Excellent.
Start him in a good position.
So we got Mike on you yet? No, we still don't. That's okay. We just need him up and live, and we'll be good to go. So, and we'll talk about what's going on with the soccer season, and then at the halftime, we're going to talk to a cross country captain, and then as we mentioned, between third and fourth, we'll talk to somebody from the band. Are you good now, Owen?
Hello.
There we go.
Fantastic. So why don't you tell us about yourself and the soccer season?
So I'm Owen Heffernan, captain of the soccer team, and we've had kind of a slow start this year. A lot of guys on the team. We have a large senior class, and for a lot of guys, this is their second year on the team. Our record right now is 0-7-4. So yeah, it's been a slow start, but we have a small team numbers-wise, so it's been really hard. A lot of guys are playing 80 minutes, the full game, but we've been working really hard. Let the play go.
Tommy looks deep, and that's going to look like a flag. Flags on 27 on Amesbury. That's a kid who's not on the roster. That's what the flag is, not being on the roster. That's all right. That's going to be a clear pass interference. Then that'll set up Triton with another first down. So, okay, so the season hasn't gone as well as you expected.
No. Coming
into it. Are there a couple of kids that are having at least a standout season, do you think?
For sure. Evan McParlin yesterday actually, we played Pentucket. We lost 2-0, but there was a play. They were already up 2-0, and one of their leading scorers beat our goalie and was all alone, and Evan came out of nowhere and swept the ball out of the net to keep it from 3-0, which was sort of puts a title on how our season is going, and we just don't give up.
That's fantastic. I mean, that's what you got to do, especially when you're still looking for that first win. You got to play like that first win is right around the corner. So, and how many of the players, you said it's mostly seniors that are on the team right now, right?
I think there's 12 seniors. Yeah, there's 12 seniors. I think there's 2 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman.
Okay, so how's it look? I mean, you're leaving. You're a senior, right?
Right.
So you're, I should know, I'm your father. So you're, all right, here we go. Tommy's going to take the snap. O'Brien to his right.
Another pass play.
Quick pass play.
Good. Hey, Tamino, let's go.
Beautiful. Nice toss to Tamino. That may be a first down.
Make it there.
So Jack Tamino, basketball player, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
How's the basketball season going to look?
Basketball team is looking great. We lost 5 seniors, but this year we got a new coach. I mean, we all know Dave Clay left to go to Newburyport, but we got E.J. Perry coming in from North Andover, who's the football coach, and I was part of the interview committee, and he is a fantastic replacement. So hopefully after a season of our way to go, Dylan. Way to go, Dylan. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Break.
Good move. Good move up at the sideline. Stepped out just after he got that first down. Chains are going to move again.
First down, that's all I needed.
Excellent. Keep it going.
So, yeah, so last year we got our first playoff win in school history, so we're looking to build off that, go further in the tournament, and hopefully have a great season.
Excellent.
Yep.
And back to soccer, there are a couple of kids that are coming up that you're excited to come back and watch play next
yeah,
year?
for sure. Some Riley Gagnon, who is, in the scrimmage in preseason scored one of the goals to win one of the games. He's looking fantastic. And Gabe's looking great. We got
hold on one second. Tommy takes a snap now. And he's going to look to his
left.
left. No, he's going to have to keep it.
Get out of there, Tom.
He's in trouble. He's going to toss
it.
it.
Get it off. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, flag on the play,
late
too.
flag on the play. That's probably going to be it's either roughing the passer or it's going to be some kind of personal foul on Amesbury, I would guess. Usually that's what's going to happen at the end of a play like that where it's all busted up. You don't usually get a hold when something goes like that. And no, it's on Triton again. We really need a little cheat sheet of all those calls. You know, when I watch enough football, you would think I'd pay more attention to what the calls are. So, all right. Well, Owen, thank you for coming and joining us.
Yeah,
this was fantastic. And you set the bar very high for the rest of the captains that are going to come and join us for the rest of this game. But thanks very much. Good luck. And hopefully, now do you have a goal in the season?
I do. Yeah, we had a game against North Reading, in North Reading. We were down 1-0 with about 10 minutes left. Set piece, delivered perfectly from Kyle McKendry, and I just got my head on it and put it right by the keeper. So, yeah,
fantastic.
I got one.
Go score more goals.
Thank you so much.
All right.
See you guys later.
Thank you, Owen.
Tommy takes a snap. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to get nowhere. It's going to be first.
Second and 15.
First and even, second and even longer. That is tough. So I'm not sure what that call was that sent him back, but it really kind of didn't matter. It was a busted play. Tommy didn't get anywhere with it anyway.
Exactly.
I mean, if he had been sacked, it would have been worse than actually taking the penalty. Would have lost it down. So Triton now with the ball, 9 minutes and 12 seconds left. They're at about the 44-yard line. They were driving quickly, and then they sort of got stymied and stalled here. Tommy drops back, and he looks. He's got Dylan.
Oh, almost a good catch.
In and out of his hands. Now, if there's anyone out there that wants to drive Dylan Levitt home tonight, you're welcome to, because his mother told me before the game if he drops any passes, he's not getting a ride home.
Oh, there's one, so oh no.
So that kid's going to be standing in the parking lot with his thumb out after the game looking for a ride. That's tough. That's tough. It was a good pass. It was a little bit high. Might have been a little bit hard to catch. Now we got 3rd and long. And they got to do something here because, honestly, Amesbury's offense came out and really played well. Tommy drops back. Little screenplay. Beautiful screenplay.
Got to get to that first down.
There we go. Come on. There
we go.
And some more. And some more. And he's still on his feet.
There we go. Great run.
Beautiful. Pushed out of bounds just around the 17-yard line. What a great play.
Awesome play. I don't think that was designed, but another little play over the middle.
That was fantastic. Good little screenplay. And Travis Madden corrected me after last week's broadcast where I talked about the offensive line giving up too much of a rush, and he said that I was missing that there were so many screenplays.
Yeah.
But that was a completed screenplay, and it was beautifully done. So good for
good
Travis.
Rush for O'Brien.
Good for Travis. Good for the offensive line. Great little catch and run by O'Brien. Tommy with O'Brien right behind him now.
He's going to give it to him again. It goes
He's not going anywhere. They're good on third down. They're
Yeah,
struggling on first and
awesome
second.
on third down tonight, at least.
Yeah. It's been that kind of night. But you know what? Hold on to the ball. Just punch it down there. Get another touchdown. Be smart with it. Tommy looking for something from the sideline. He's got
No running back behind him either.
He's got
right
Dylan
now.
shoot way out to his left.
And O'Brien's lined up as a wide receiver, it looks like.
Yep, O'Brien in the slot. Tommy up. He's coming in motion. And there's the handoff to him on the sweep, and he's going to go around the right side. Get a little bit, but not too much more. Yeah.
There.
Now, from our vantage, I mean, it looked like you got at least a few.
Sorry
Not
to
too
tell
much
for
more
you.
than that. Yeah, no, look at that, 5-6 yards on that
Yeah,
run.
there we go. Okay, good play. Third down. This is where they've been excelling tonight. Let's see if they can do it again.
So we're learning we got to watch the chain gang on the far side and watch the referees after a kick.
Yes.
It's the only way we know what's really happening. All right, so number 9. Who's number 9 on Triton?
Jake Durker,
Jared Durkin out on the far left. Got Dylan Dylan Levitt on the left, but he's rolling out to the right. He's looking. He's got Dylan in the end zone. Oh, fantastic defense. There's a flag on the play anyway, but great defense by number 14 by Birmingham on
and a wide receiver out there.
Yeah, both these teams are playing kids both sides of the ball. They have to.
No, not very big teams out here.
Yeah, you look at the Amesbury bench, and they're
very small over there. They only got a couple of kids.
They're three injuries away from having somebody suit up tonight and get out there. So the Triton called for illegal procedure, which will set you back, and that's the kind of penalty a coach absolutely hates because no coach draws up a play that includes illegal procedure in the play.
Exactly.
You know, they draw it up perfectly, and then the players just, you're failing to execute before the ball's even snapped, which is even more painful. So,
bring it back to fourth down now, so they got to get it here.
Fourth and 5. Tommy's going to look over the middle again. He's getting a lot of rush. He's just going to huck it into the end zone.
That's dangerous.
Bounced around. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Almost like a Hail Mary on that one.
Well, there's a turnover and downs right there.
So he had 3 Triton receivers in the vicinity, but nobody could get their hands on it. Yeah, turnover on downs with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the half. Amesbury, who marched down the field, but they had a short field. Remember on the kickoff that they started at about the 40.
Yeah, they made almost the 40 in that return.
On the return. So they had a shortish field relatively for high school. So under center, and there's a timeout for Triton. Full timeout by the looks of it, unless I see
no tap on the shoulders out there.
All right. Yeah, we're learning.
Look at that. Took a couple of games, took 3 games. We know now.
3 games. We still don't know what it means when they tap themselves on the head or touch their elbow or whatever else they do. Kind of like those little baseball signs. So. All right, so good chatting with Owen about the soccer season. That team needs a win desperately. They kind of miss, you know what I think it is, Liam, is they miss that kid that could just create goals on his own at the front of the team. Kid that in that offensive third really made it. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. Who's this? Who is this?
I can't imagine, Liam. I can't imagine. So no Liam Gay-Colleen, and they're struggling to score goals, but that's all right. He's here with me in the booth, so I'll take it. All right, so coming back to the game here. Again, 7 minutes and 11 seconds left. Ball's going to be at about the 10, 12-yard line or so. The 1st and 10 for the Amesbury Indians. 7-7 ball game. Not a surprising score, I guess. I mean, we knew Amesbury was going to score. Kind of thought Triton would score a little bit more, a little quicker. And it's a handoff again up the middle. Not going anywhere.
Not going really anywhere there.
Solid defense up the middle for Triton on that one. Looks like Fecto in on the play. Tommy Lapham coming from the safety spot to make a tackle there. Trying to see who's coming out. So Ryan Farrell, do we know why he's out?
No, I don't know. I didn't know he was injured.
So he's not in tonight. We got Gabe Butts on the field tonight.
No, I don't know if he's out there.
Not out there either. It's one of the things the soccer team has struggled with, was having enough players to get out on the field. Same thing for Triton tonight. Again,
another big stuff right there.
On a 2nd and 8, they really went nowhere.
If you watch Blake, you see Blake Bennett out there. He's running before the play's already over. He's running out there to talk to the coach. They're still trying to get him down. He runs right out there.
Yeah. I just like he goes under center.
Yep.
You know,
Much better than that Ipswich game. I will never forget that.
teams we don't like. Ipswich is the top of the list. You know, I know Newburyport's the rivalry, but
yeah, I don't think I
my
like
God.
Ipswich.
From our perspective, there's no team worse than Ipswich.
No.
Oh, that team drove us crazy. And it was our first game.
First game.
Oh,
Come on.
Brutal.
Don't do this to us.
All right, 3rd and about 6, a long 6. Bennett under center.
Probably going to
Somebody
pass
rolling
here.
right.
Oh, no,
It's
he's
a
gonna
toss
give us
to the
one
right
birdie.
side. Not going to get
Nowhere
anywhere.
again.
Stuffed up by
Beautiful
Triton.
defense those past couple plays.
Nice. Looks like Dylan Lebanon on the play. Looks like Gunnar Gustafson in on the tackle. Good stuff. Fecto over there as well. Good stuff. So here we go. It's 4th and about 4. Amesbury's got a punt in this field position this time of the game. About 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So here's the snap. High snap. Grabs it, pulls it down, gets the
Not a
kickoff.
very
But it's
good
really
punt.
short. As long as did Gunnar touch that?
I think it hit him.
I think it hit Gunnar, and I
come
think
on.
Amesbury got that ball. That is the wrong spot to be.
Yeah, it is.
Anywhere near that ball when it's like that. Nope. Maybe Triton came up with it. Hard to tell what they're doing. Not a clear signal from the referee which way
No,
this
we need to
ball
see.
is
That's what we
going.
got to look for.
No, it looks like it's going to be.
I think it's going to stay on for everything.
Yeah, it's going to be Amesbury's ball.
Yep.
That's crazy. So it must have bounced off a Gunner.
I think it hit off his helmet.
You got to just not be there.
Gotta be
A
away
kick
from
like
that.
that, you just got to
Especially with
run
that bad
away.
of a kick.
Run away from the ball. All right, make a play now, Triton, because now it's 1st and 10 at about the 40-yard line, about the 38. He's going to drop back, hand it off. It's going to be up the middle again. Tackle from behind by 7.
And there's the other. Oh, Birmingham actually out there, the wide receiver. He's getting in some runs.
That's Christian O'Brien, too, coming around the line and making a tackle from behind on that. Great play by him. Then again, I'd rather that kid come off the field, get a little rest, get back out there and run the ball. But, you know, you got to have your best players out there, offense and defense. So 2nd and about a long 5 here, around the 43-yard line or so for Amesbury. Three running backs in the backfield.
Oh, he's going to pass out
Quick
to
toss of the
Birmingham.
middle, beautiful toss. And he's
He's
going to get a
quick.
lot of yards down that sideline. That is tough, all the way down to about the 32. That was a great
At a
play.
25. He makes it almost at a 25 there.
No, they're
Looks like
calling
it. Was it the 32?
Yeah, it was a 32 where the ref stopped and started
Oh, okay.
waving
He went
his
out.
hands
He went
around.
out
So,
earlier.
yeah. That was a beautiful play, though. Just
Yeah,
a
that
little
was nice-
flick,
nice
out
little
to the
pass
side.
out.
After all those runs up the gut, and they saw those players coming at him like that, it was beautiful. All right, so
Basically wide
that
open,
3
too.
running back set is really messing up Triton, I got to admit. All right,
Yeah.
there's going to be another timeout. Another timeout for Triton, I think.
Third timeout, I believe. If that's there. Yeah, is that their third?
And he
Yeah,
is.
third timeout.
Sheehan's fired up and angry. He's not happy with the way they let that one slip
No.
away. And honestly, it's, I hate to say this, but it's a special teams thing again. Special teams gave up a big return. Special teams
That's been a struggle all
mistake on
season.
yeah, it has been. And this is only the 3rd game we've
Third
seen.
game, exactly.
Feels like it's been a struggle all season. So Sheehan letting them know they need to play a little bit better defense, a lot better defense now, because Amesbury has the ball with the 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And it's still a tie game with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this quarter, in this half.
And a half.
How we looking, Mr. Gundrum? Anything standing out to you on the stats? He's not lowering his mic to tell us what he thinks he sees.
A lot of inside handoffs through the middle.
A lot of stuff coming up the middle, which, has been Triton's been good on defense and when it comes up the middle, but a couple of key mistakes now.
A couple of big holes been formed, and they.
All right, here we go. Triton. Let's make a defensive stand right here. 4 minutes and 33. It's going to be a
There's
run up the
Laverty,
middle.
almost
Nothing.
nowhere.
1 or 2 yards at the most. Good stuff. That Triton defensive line, those front 7, I guess it is, really definitely making it happen. And like you said, they're missing one of their key guys out there.
Yeah, one of their best guys out there.
Yeah. So I'm not sure who's stepped in for him tonight, who's playing in his spot, but whoever it is having a decent game because they are playing well up the front. Amesbury with their 3 running back set under center. It's going to be a give to 15 again. That's Burrell, right?
Yep, Burrell on number
Not going
15.
anywhere. Well, yeah, going somewhere.
Couple yards, yeah. He's going.
God,
It's hard to tell from here.
So back in the day, they would call it 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but when you're playing on turf, you don't really get a cloud of dust that comes with it. 3rd and relatively short, 3rd and about 3 or 4 yards, which they've consistently been able to get. So if Amesbury runs this ball up the middle again, you look at it a 1st down the way they're running it.
Oh, he
Drop
drops
ball.
it. He's got to
Quick
pass
pass over the
it.
middle, but he still got it.
Gets it.
Triton needs to catch a break here.
Yeah.
They had a punt go off a helmet, and now they just had what should have been a fumble turn into a completed pass and a first down.
The next pass complete to Whitley.
This has just been painful. Triton's defense needs to catch a break big time.
Nothing's going good for them right now.
3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Clock ticking. Gunnar Gustafson coming out. Not sure who number 4 is coming in.
I think that's Josh Darcy
Amesbury at the
coming in.
line. It's a handoff off the middle again.
Oh,
This
he's
time,
gonna get a,
this time a big break. Did he get all the way through?
is that him? Is that 2? He's in. Yeah,
He got all
he's
the way in.
There's Laverty.
Just up the middle.
Second touchdown of the night for him, I believe.
Right after our stats guy said there's been a lot of runs up the middle, they run the ball up the middle and they get a
Almost every single
touchdown.
play.
That was nuts. They just marched up. Now, yeah, they stopped him on 4th down and they made him punt and then they made a mistake. But they just marched that ball down the field like it was nothing.
Exactly.
And Sheehan even called the timeout to get his defense riled up. Here's another drop kick.
Drop kick. Let's look. It's in. Let's
did
look
it
at
again.
the refs. That's in.
That's 14-7.
Wow.
That was
So one
14-7
touchdown game.
just like that with 2 minutes and 57. So Triton received the ball to start the game, right? Am
Yeah,
I right about
they
that?
got the
I always
ball.
forget this. Yeah. So Triton needs to do something and score now because otherwise they're kicking the ball off to a
Yeah.
team that has a lead at the beginning of the second half. Not what you want at all.
No. They just marched right up there on him. Just
That
run the
was-
ball
that
pretty much
was-
every single play.
That was crazy. That
Not
was
many big,
absolutely
not many
crazy.
big runs either, but they just
No.
they march up the
No,
field.
it was 2nd and 7, 2nd and 3, six run plays, six first downs.
Oh my.
6 first downs by Amesbury in this game already, compared to 4 for the Vikings. 3. Everybody can see that we're getting all of our stats from our super stats guy here. We would give a shout out to the people that printed out his stats sheet for him, but they printed it too small, so we're not giving the free advertising tonight. So here we are again, a frustrating first half. We need to see Triton just move this ball down and do something special here to get things rolling. Here's the kick from Amesbury. Decent kick.
Decent kick, actually, yeah.
All the way back to about the 10. Dropped it,
I think
no
it's
big
Durkin
deal.
that gets it.
Still has it. He's going to move to his left.
He had a good return last time.
Got some space, and he's going to get caught up right at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, not as good as last one.
No, last time he came down the right sideline.
Yeah,
and
made like the 50.
Yeah. No, last time we had Owen sitting with us. Maybe
Yeah.
that was it. Yeah. But then again, let's stop having last times on these kickoffs.
Yep.
Let's not have Amesbury kick the ball off
Exactly.
anymore, if that's all right. So here we go. Triton with the ball. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. Tommy back with O'Brien to his right. They got to move the ball. He's got Dylan Shootout on his far right. He's going to give the ball to Levitt. And there's a
And we get a
block
good
by
pull off.
O'Brien. He's going to get some yards.
Probably about 7 or 8 there, about.
Solid run by
Yeah.
Dylan Levitt. He's quick, that kid.
Yeah.
He's got those little moves. He's quick. He's not going to bring the ball up the gut and hammer into anybody, but he is quick when he gets around the
Run
outside.
some guys.
Yeah. Nice little play. All right, good. Manageable 2nd and 2 with the 2 minutes and 24 left in the quarter. Tommy's got O'Brien right behind him. Nobody in motion yet. He's going to drop back.
Gonna throw.
Quick pass.
There's Durkin.
Quick
out there.
first
Good
down.
ball, good
And a lot of
play.
room to run. And a lot of room to run.
Keeps going. Big
Stars.
gain there, about to the 40.
Beautiful play.
Awesome play right there.
Who's that, Durkin?
Yeah, Durkin out there. Quick pass to him and made something out of it.
Excellent play.
Yeah.
Nice read by Tommy. That's the way to throw that ball quick. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left. Clock ticking. And they're at the 40-yard line with a 1st and 10. Tommy's going to call O'Brien off to his right. Can't see what he's got for receivers now, but he's going to look immediately
Again,
to
Dylan
shoot.
and then
I
he
think he threw it
underthrew
short.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Either that or he wasn't throwing a shoot because that ball just didn't look like
Looked
it
like it
went
was way
far enough.
underthrown.
Yeah. So that'll stop the clock. It doesn't stop the clock.
Should.
How's that not stop the clock? Oh, he caught that?
Oh, he caught it, I guess. Oh, all right. Well, we just can't see.
From our vantage point, Dylan Shute did not catch that ball, but the referees apparently that are right on top of it have a better view than we do. Beautiful, 2nd and 6. Here we go. Tommy takes us now. He's got somebody coming in motion.
That's Cam
He's going
Gilroy.
to drop back. Another little screen
Oh,
play.
there's to O'Brien.
There's
Another
another
good
one to
play.
O'Brien. Beautiful. No flag on that. Just keep
There
running.
we go. Another big carry.
Nice.
These quick little passes are working great.
Excellent.
That's what
That
we can see.
little screen, center
Yeah.
screen thing there. When it works beautifully.
Works awesome. They got some good runners out there.
I like that play. I like that play. They got to keep running that. Except for when they throw it and it's intercepted because the defense reads it like they did the first time. All right, Tommy's got O'Brien to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look immediately.
Try another pass.
Across the middle.
Oh, missed it.
That's a tough one.
Overthrown a bit.
That was a tough one. Yeah, he led him just a little bit too much. Clock stops at 54 seconds.
They're really trying to march up the field with all these passes.
Yeah.
I don't think they've run it on this drive once.
Yeah, they ran. Dylan
Oh,
Levitt
yeah,
came
little
on a
handoff,
little
Dylan
handoff
Levitt,
coming to
okay,
the
yeah.
right, little sweep to the right with O'Brien blocking for him. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 20. 54 seconds left. They're on the right hash. He's got O'Brien behind him directly. Going to take the snap and drop back to pass again.
There's a Durkin again.
Durkin's going to get a little bit of yardage
No,
on
not
the
that
side, but
many.
not a whole lot. Not get out of bounds, unfortunately. So that clock is going to, nope, clock stopped now.
Looks like he got moved back a bit.
I'm not sure if that was a screen play or not, but it did seem like the rush was coming in pretty strong.
Yeah, I think he got
from
pushed
Tommy's
back
right.
a little bit.
Yeah. So 45 seconds left on the clock. And 2 minutes left in the, I'm sorry, in the second. No, it's got to be 3rd down by now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd and a little bit. A little more.
Referee's yelling at the chain gang here. Tommy looking around. He's got 3 receivers to his right, or to his left. He's got O'Brien to his right. Takes a snap. Good snap.
Looks downfield. Oh, that's almost. That's
Beautiful
knocked down.
defense. Great defense by
Yeah.
number. I swear it was-
14. I think it's Birmingham
It was
again.
14, Birmingham. I was
We
going
made
to say
some good
4.
defensive plays tonight.
They have. They have. Well, you know, we talked about this before the game. A team is 0-5. You don't want to play them.
Nope.
I mean,
They want to win really bad.
they want to win more than anything else. And when they come into play a team that's only 1-4, you know, they think they have a
That's a
shot.
good time.
So, or 1-3 or whatever Triton is. 4th down now. That was quick. They looked like they were hammering the ball, and now it's all of a sudden it's 4th down with 40 seconds left. A little screen pass.
Screen up the middle.
That's O'Brien again. He's got to get some yardage. He's got to get some yardage. He's not going to make it. He's going to get close, but not quite. And it's going to be close, but not quite.
So it's another turnover on downs.
He's going to get 9 yards, and they needed 10. Look at that, seriously.
Yep.
All the way down. They got 9. That was a good play. I still like them running that play, though,
Yeah, no, they gotta
because
keep using
it's
that.
quick
It's
and
been
it's, you know, it's working on him. Tommy's got the skill to drop back and have that rush in his face and still get away with it. So, all right, now they got to hold him, though. I'm not saying 30 seconds is easy to run the ball all the way down the field.
But one big play, you never know.
It sure felt like Amesbury moved that ball in 30 seconds the last time.
Yeah.
So, you know they got to run the ball. I mean, they're not going to throw it, I don't think, here. I mean, even with only 30 seconds. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, there goes 2.
Look at that. 15-yard gain on that one right up the middle.
Quick timeout, I think.
23 seconds left. 23 seconds on the clock. Are they calling timeout? Somebody's calling timeout. Yep. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout
Yep. There we go.
for
You
the
got
Amesbury Indians. We're getting better at this every time. So all they're doing really there is stopping the clock. They want to get set up. 23 seconds left, 24 really in this quarter. Amesbury once again moving the ball smartly on that one snap. They got another 1st down and a lot of yards. Here's the snap. It's another handoff. He's running to his right. He's got a lot of room. He's got a lot of room.
This is a good run right here.
Gunner
Gets
on the
out of bounds,
tackle.
too.
Knocks him out of bounds. Gunner Gustafson knocking the kid out of bounds, but that's too much and
Down,
too
out of
far.
bounds, yep.
That's Burrell that time
Yep.
on the carry. Is that another 1st down?
Yeah, I think he went. No, I guess a little bit short.
Shy. 2nd and 1 with 16.8 seconds left. Now they throw the ball.
Yeah, we
You
can
know?
get one good pass downfield.
I mean, you got 3 shots. It's 2nd down. You know, you got 3 shots.
Number 8's been open almost every single time when you throw to him. And oh yeah,
Drops
just
back.
stop back for the
He is
pass.
looking. He's looking. Oh, that kid
Oh,
just.
turn. Oh, never mind.
No,
Doesn't
no.
flag. No.
Yeah, they're gonna call a pass interference, and that's tough.
Yeah, just tripped over him.
Without the replay, we can't see whether the kid tripped or whether he got tripped up or what happened there. But you know, definitely the kid falling on the ground. That's going to be pass interference probably every single time. Yeah, pass interference on
Moves
Triton.
it up even more. 9 seconds, but
9.9.
one passing, and that could get in.
Yeah, one kid wide open and we're in trouble. And at 14-7, this game just does not feel. It doesn't even feel close at this point,
No.
unfortunately. The way
Don't want to go into
Amesbury's,
halftime like that.
Amesbury's been just moving the ball too well. Too well. Triton has done well coming out after the half, adjusting in the 2 games that we've seen. They've definitely come out well after halftime and looked better to start off the second half. But they can't go down into the half down 2 scores. It just can't happen.
Just got to stop in 9
He's
seconds.
going to drop
Come
back
on.
again. A little bit of a rush. Oh, and he drops back further. Rush is still him. He just tucks that
Wobbles
ball
it
up.
down
Somebody
the
on
field.
Triton's got to catch that.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Now let's see if we can get all the
Beautiful.
way down.
Come on,
Awesome
all the
pass.
way, all the way. You got no time. You got no time.
There goes the clock. Good interception.
Beautiful interception. Fantastic. Well, that's a good way to end it, you know?
Yeah, Durkin with the big interception.
Durkin with an interception. Durkin's been the man this
He's
half.
been playing awesome this half.
Playing really, really well.
Hopefully that carries, that momentum carries through to the next half.
Crowd's getting all fired up. It's
Yeah.
good times. All right, 14-7 at the half. We gotta think about what we saw that we can. All right, the interception at the end is good. Tommy played
play,
well
good
on a
play.
couple of passes. We just got to see the defense step up a little bit more.
Can't let them just march down the field anymore.
They should be good. They should be good. So it looks like the golf team out there, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been having an awesome season this year.
to the 50-yard line, where our
A fantastic good season for the golf team.
Yeah.
stands. With a close 1-point win over Newburyport earlier this week, the Triton Golf team secured a share of the Cape Ann League title. This is their 4th time in 5 years that the team has been Cal champion. Their current record, 14-3.
All right, Sam,
On
leave
Monday,
camera 1 wide
October
and come down here
23rd,
for a
the team will be competing for their 13th consecutive state tournament. The members of the team are Matt Boulin, Drew Boulay, Joey Clenty, Matt Duncan, Matt Gilbert, Brad Killian, Joe Killian, Nick Ritchie, Will Sheehan, Connor Small, Caitlin White, and this crew is led by their fearless leader, Rich Doobie, head coach, and assistant coach, Tom McGilligan. Congratulations, boys, and good luck at the state tournament.
Turn it off.
One second, my mom needs me to check on with my sister, so.
We've got a minute. All right.
Mr. Oyster, Kim's good to come down, right?
What's that?
Kim's good to come down.
Yes. Leave it rolling on 1, and if you would drop the scoreboard.
You just want Sam. I'll just leave this here for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You did a good job.
Thank you, you too.
Like turning off the thingy thing, yeah.
Sorry for the crappy calls at times. I was trying to like rush
Oh, no,
things
no problem.
sometimes.
Sorry, one second. I just need to text my little sister.
Good job on the
Check it.
cuts. This is a bit smoother than last time.
Yeah. The field goal, so holy crap, do we messed
It
up.
was because I didn't-
We got
I
him
didn't think I
eventually.
We got 1 field goal, so I'm proud.
Alright.
Miss Gotham's like, you guys are really, really good.
That last play, I had no idea who I was supposed to follow. So I just go after someone and have it be the right person. I was like, oh, just my thumb on this
Okay, so
hand.
were you going like,
I had it like, I was able to
you.
do this, but then this hand, I couldn't do because I didn't control, so this hand's cooler. This is why I like long sweatshirts. It's just, yeah.
I can't even text. Like, my thumbs can't, they're not working.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna feel like I dropped my keyboard.
My one finger, I can't keep my hand up. I thought you didn't have to do that.
Now we're just doing the band in general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Talk to him a little bit.
One note.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton on this beautiful Friday night. Taking the field now is your Triton Viking Marching Band. The band is led on the field by color guard captain Megan Jacobs, drum major Tyler Jacobs, and drum major Gabby Dussault. Please enjoy the show. It's called One.
Single. Individual. Undivided.
Alone.
Unique.
Soul.
Single.
United.
Single. Alone. Individual.
Soul.
Alone. United. One note. One Direction. One Idea.
One section. one voice.
Jacobs, Jonah Davis, and Zach Benesh on the solos.
Together as one.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
It's $75 a game. But from the perspective, I mean, other people charge about $500.
Well, Mikey.
Yeah, because I filmed this last night. That was actually awesome. Yep.
All right, so welcome back. Second half now with Triton trailing 14-7. What's been a honestly a bit of a one-sided game. We had a little band section here behind us, but we've got one of the captains from the cross country team this time with us to get things going before this half starts off. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about the cross country season.
I'm Colin Gansemuller, and I'm the captain of the cross country team, as you said. This season has been really, really nice. Like, we just have a lot of guys that have stepped up. Liam here, Keegan, and Colin Brennan and Finley have just been doing amazing. Like, going into the season, I really didn't expect the amount of wins that we're 8-0 right now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, Liam, he's just been an all-star. It's crazy. And then Keegan, our sophomore, is leading the team right now. And those guys put in a ton of work over the summer, getting in miles. And Finley, guys, has made so much improvement. Like, it's crazy.
Excellent.
I have so much respect for that kid.
So Liam's faster than you, is that what you're saying?
Definitely. Maybe not on the track, but
so you weren't expected it coming in to be 8-0, but how soon into the season did you realize this was going to be a special team that could go as far as you're going?
The defining moment, I think, was definitely the time trial. Just seeing the amount of work that those guys put in over the summer. I mean, I've had tendonitis, so I haven't been able to run as much over the summer, but those guys just day in and day out were on the track, getting in miles, and that really showed during the time trial, and that was when I realized that we had a chance to compete for the Cal.
That's fantastic. Excellent. Well, listen, stay with us. Triton's going to kick off now to start the second half in a low, kind of a bouncing kick, but it's going to go all the way back to
kick anyways.
About the 10-yard line. He's coming to his left. Decent blocking for him, and he's going to get all the way up to almost the 40-yard line, about the 35 before he's stopped.
All right, not as bad as usual on that return there.
So
better special teams.
So, Colin, we've been talking, Liam and I, about cross country and during these broadcasts and how you can't watch video, you can't scout the team, you can't look at tape. But do you have certain teams you either like to run against or teams you really hate to run against?
Well, it's hard to say. Definitely Newburyport. Got to beat Port. There are courses that definitely like to run and courses that aren't so fun to run, but I would say it's about the same. I mean, Newburyport is definitely that one team you want to beat every single year.
Yeah, and that was true last weekend too when we were here watching this football team play Newburyport, and that was a little bit painful. So Amesbury on the first carry of the second half gets about 2 yards and not much more. They're coming back up. They look like in their same offensive set that they used in the entire first half. 3 running backs behind the quarterback, and he's going to take the snap and look to go right up the middle again. Excellent. So, Colin, what's next for next year?
Next year, we're still figuring that out. Definitely going to try to go to college.
Good.
I'm looking at UMass right now, UConn, just bigger schools, and see where I go.
Will you
there.
run in college?
I don't think so.
Not likely. Okay.
No.
All right, so third down and about 5 to go, and Amesbury takes a snap. He's going to look right over the middle, little screen pass, and he dropped it. Dropped it. Great defense by Triton. They must have had 5 kids on that play right there trying to break that pass up. Good job. 4th down. Now they just need to not make a mistake on the punt. So, well, Colin, listen, thanks for coming. Good luck. When's the next meet?
Next meet is against Newburyport, believe it or not.
Beautiful.
So
all right.
Be there next week.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for coming and sitting with us. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
You.
And good luck next year, too.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Here's the punt, almost blocked. Back to catch at Triton, and he's got a little bit of room on the side. It's Tommy Lapham. He's getting swung down at about the 32-yard line.
Well, at least he didn't turn it over this time, so baby steps, baby steps.
All right, I hate seeing a kid catch a punt, though. I mean, just let it go. Let it go every time. It drives me nuts. Talk about high risk right there. You got your starting quarterback back there catching punts. But they need a spark. They need something to get going. So look, at 3 and out is a good way to start. Our stats guy gave us a look at the numbers in that first half, and Amesbury, honestly, they ran the ball 19 times in the first half. But they're not on offense now. It's Triton. So here we go with Tommy back.
Quick handoff to O'Brien.
Brian sweeping it to the right.
Good little run there. He might get the first down.
Solid run. First down.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, he got the first.
To the right. Beautiful play. So Triton on offense had only 5 first downs in that first half and 1 pickoff. They also had 4 flags on the offense, and that can't happen again this half or they're in trouble. They're in a heap of trouble, actually, if they get 4 flags on their offense again. Only 1 on the defensive unit last half. That was a good first down. That's the way to start. Let's get this thing moving solidly now. Tommy's going to take the snap and he's going to look. Oh, it's a
Brian,
nice little fake up the middle. Beautiful.
Got another 5 or 6 yards there, it looks like.
It's at least 6 yards on that carry, all the way up to almost the 50-yard line. Let's do about the 40.
That's a solid run. Just keep marching up the field just like that.
Nice. O'Brien's been a workhorse. Durkin's been a workhorse. Durkin the same. They've got all these offensive players are making plays. They're just not putting it in the end zone. So Tommy's going to look to the sideline, look for the play. Comes up, talks to Travis. Travis Madden with the snap to Tommy. He's going to look back to pass. Good pickup on the block.
Right to Kyle O'Doyle. There's a freshman.
And he may get all the way in.
Oh,
he may get in. He may get in. Get in there. Get in there.
There we go. Yeah. That is a huge
fantastic.
One. The freshman backup quarterback.
That's
Look at
beautiful.
that.
Kid was wide open.
Wow. What a play.
O'Brien picks up the block. O'Brien picks up the block when he's coming in on Tommy. Makes a beautiful block to give Tommy time, and then right over the middle. That is a fantastic play. God, that's good stuff.
Freshman backup quarterback coming out, getting a touchdown.
Nice.
Tommy was telling me today they were going to put him on a tight end in a couple plays, and
yeah,
that panned
must have
out.
been where he lined up, yeah.
That's
beautiful.
Awesome.
Tommy now
Big
setting up for the
touchdown.
kick. Let's make this one and let's tie this game up.
All right, let's look for the
low and hard to tell. Nope,
no
we missed
good.
that one.
Dang it.
We missed that one. That's all right. That's all right. Look, they held them to 3 and out, and then they went right down the field and scored
March
big
right
time.
out. That's awesome.
Let's turn this entire game around right here.
Do it right here.
Let's do it. That was fantastic. And it just, you know, a good series of plays. I mean, they ran the ball to the right, they ran the ball up the middle, and then they just threw the ball beautifully right over the center.
Wide open, too, and they gave him plenty of time.
Nice, nice.
Perfect play.
Couple little good moves. I would say that Tommy's been playing football with that kid since he was 9, but that kid was still in diapers when Tommy's just started playing football. So good for him. That's good for Triton too. That kid looked good.
Yeah.
Confident out there. I like it. So we got one more interview to do tonight, and that's going to be the one of the band members, Jonah Davis. Hopefully he's going to get around here sometime soon, and we'll get set up with him. We wanted to have him last week, but he was sick, throwing up at home. Never a good thing. So the stats guy just saw that the grandparents of the kid that just caught that ball are here in the stands watching. Nice kick.
Beautiful kick.
Nice kick all the way back to about the 15.
There goes the Verdi, the running
He's got
back.
a little bit of room to run.
Good hit
Nice
right
hit.
there.
Nice hit. Who's 85 on Triton? That's a solid hit.
No 85 again. Who is this?
You know what? We'll give it to Jared Burndino. He's number 86, so
Closest
why not?
number.
Close enough. He gets the call out tonight. Good kid. I don't think he's actually out on the field, but a good kid. All right, so the defense needs to step up again, just like they did the last time. Let's force another 3 and out here. And they did it just by stopping them up the middle, so hopefully we can get the same thing out of this. Here's a handoff. No, there's another toss.
Oh, too far for number 14. Birmingham.
From this vantage, I think I've gotten it wrong on at least half of the plays where I say it's
so
a
hard
run
to see.
pass.
It's so hard to tell.
It is a little bit
Especially
brutal.
with this team when they have 3 guys in the backfield every play.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So
this
hard to
offensive
tell.
set is the same. It's the same 3 guys in the backfield every time. I feel like they're moving the same way on every play too. It's got to be hard to play against too. I imagine for the Triton middle linebackers, like every single play, you've got to make a guess, right? I mean, you can't. It's got to be hard to read. 2nd and 10 now. This
See,
time it's up
kept
the
that.
middle, and it's nowhere.
Nowhere. Not a good play. 3rd down already.
3 yards at the most on that. So Triton defense, again, stepping up quickly at the beginning of a second half. This is what they did last week. And then a couple of big busted plays, and that gave Newburyport the win. So hopefully Triton can lock down tonight. So we got 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7 with 7:33 left in the 3rd quarter. He's got to probably throw the ball on this, and he's not going to. He's going to give it off to 15.
And he's
Oh,
going to get
that's
the
a
first
big
down and
run.
more.
That's a big run. He's still
Oh,
stumbling, but he's
still
moving.
good, yes.
That's Dylan Levitt. Can't make the
Misses
tackle. Mark Wood on the play.
Eventually pushes him out.
Way down to about the 12-yard line. There's that big
no
play.
3 and out.
It's a big play we talked about. Cannot give up that big play, and they just did. So was that Burrell? Yeah, that was
Burrell, the other running back.
Man, he's got a lot of yards tonight. He had a lot of. Both of them do. Both of them. Both of their running backs. I mean, coming into this game, you know, Burrell was, where was he in the rushing? I mean, he was in the top maybe 15 in the local football stats, but now he's going to be higher than that based just on this game alone. He's having a good one. There's a handoff up the middle.
There's number 2 again, Laverty.
Laverty not going anywhere. Maybe 2-3 yards on that at the most. But they're all the way down now at the, are they close to the 10, right?
Yeah, they're almost the 10 now, I think.
Hard to see. The chain gang having a tougher time tonight. It seems like they may be missing a guy or something.
Oh, he got a couple more. He got almost 5 on that play, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, and he's at the 10-yard line. So second and 5 at the 10. And they've already got a one. Oh, that's a solid tackle.
That's a good tackle.
Dylan Levin on the tackle on that one. Stop
going
him up
nowhere.
first. Nice play. Dylan Shoot in there as well. Good work by those two, keeping it down to a 3rd and 5. But they have to stop him, and honestly, they have to get the ball here.
Yep.
I mean, Triton's already down, you know, with that missed extra point.
Still down, even with another touchdown.
Yeah. It's a long game. I mean, there's plenty of time left, but still. So Amesbury's offense last half ran the ball 19 times. They've been running the ball like crazy here. And there's another
one pass
handoff.
all half. Oh, he's going to try to pass it.
He's looking.
No,
he's going outside. Great stick.
There we go. 4th down.
Good stick by O'Brien, I think, on that one. Force him out of bounds. They're 4th. I don't know. They got a kicker?
I think they're going to go for it. I mean, their kicker's usually in the extra point just drop kicking it. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So although you can't do that for a field goal.
I know. That's risky.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Doug Flutie, way back in the day, the last NFL player to ever do a drop kick in a football game. I'm not. Why would I make that up?
That's a crazy stat.
And it was a Belichick coached team.
No, that's not surprising.
Flutie was one of the last guys that knew how to do it, and Belichick knew he could. And they brought him back. So here we go, 4th down. Viking ship is cheering loudly. And it's going to be 4th and a lot more.
There we go.
4th and a lot more now. Why is that late flag coming out? Yeah, that's a false start.
Awesome.
On the offense. Nice cheer from the Triton
Yeah, there we
crowd.
go. Now we can hear from here.
Letting them know they can't do that. Beautiful. I like it.
Gotta stop from here now.
We gotta stop them now. It's fourth and 10.
Come on.
4th and 10. Well, it's really 4th and goal at this point at the 15. I mean, if they can get down to the 5 and not score, we'll see. He's dropping back to pass. He's got number 12 back. No, he's got somebody
wide open, in and out of the hands.
Oh, man.
There we go. Almost picked up. We'll take a turnover on downs.
Dylan Shoot, I think, almost had the pick, and then the kid on Amesbury almost caught it. Man.
We'll take the turnover on downs. There we go.
Take the turnover. That's their key receiver there, Birmingham.
That's Birmingham.
Birmingham, yeah. God, that's a good matchup, too. That kid is tall. Turnover on downs, I like it. I like it. Defense, little bend, don't break there. So here we go. They got the ball at the 15-yard line. They marched down the field last time. Their offense was looking really good. Tommy's going to take the snap. Immediately looks to throw it. He's going to look to shoot. He's going to look for shoot. He's got him.
Oh, big catch. I think he caught it. That's an awesome catch.
What a catch.
Beautiful. How did he bring that one in?
Wow. He is having a game. He's having a game.
He is 2 big catches out there.
That was beautiful.
Awesome
and he was not open. I mean, he had him.
He had him beat, but he was right on him.
But you could see Tommy set up to throw that. I knew he was going to hit him with the ball, but just Dylan getting to it was fantastic.
Great catch.
Tommy again. This time they're going to go up the gut to O'Brien.
Finds a little hole. There we go.
Run. Easy.
Big run. There we
15 yards at least on that. Beautiful.
Easy 1st down.
Now Triton's offense is starting to look like Triton's offense.
A lot better already.
This is what we paid our money to see, right? This has been fantastic. 2 big plays right away. That was I don't know. So in the first half, I think I said it earlier that Triton only had 5 first downs. I think they've already got, if not 5, because they only had 3 plays.
They didn't
last time
mark
they
the
didn't
field
really
so
need
fast,
a first down, right? They only have 3 so far in this half, but it's been fantastic.
There's O'Brien again. I'll flag on the play.
It's probably going to be a hold because it looked like the defense was coming around really quick on him.
Yeah.
Which usually ends up being a hold. Yeah, it's a hold.
Hold, yep.
They don't give us the number on in high school, unfortunately. Not that I really want to call out the kid's name, but that's all right. All right, so Levitt comes back in. 66 coming off. Triton backing it up, 10 yards, still first down, all the way back to their own, to the Amesbury 45. Clock running now with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Tommy with O'Brien right behind him.
Brian's gonna run it again.
Handoff right up the middle. Didn't get a whole lot. Get a whole lot. Back to the line of scrimmage and not much more after that. So second and long now. Second and about 19. They need another nice big play to get this thing rolling. Look good though. So Dylan Shute coming out to the far right. That's where he's been a couple times for Tommy. Looks like Dylan Levitt in the slot. He's going to drop back and look left. He's looking left. He's got him.
Tamino, perfect.
Tamino.
There we go. Almost the first.
Beautiful catch.
Yeah,
beautiful
awesome
play by Tumino. I don't know if he was lined up in the slot or if he was on. He couldn't have been on the far left because he was moving to his left when he caught that. That was a good play though. No, it can't be first down, right?
Yeah, it's
no,
third
down.
and a couple.
Third and short. Third and short. That looked good. Up, you know,
yeah.
Get rid of that holding call. This has been a solid little series so far. So Tommy's got O'Brien right behind him. He's got Dylan Shute out on his far right. A little bit of a movement. Yeah, it's a false start.
Free play here, though.
Nope. Nope. Interception. Interception. That's going to be really bad. He picked it off right about the 5-yard line, coming all the way back across the 20. If that was on Triton, they're going to keep that.
Yeah.
They're going to keep that ball. Amesbury's
going
to keep that ball.
Though.
But it might have been on Amesbury.
I think it was.
It might have been offsides on Amesbury. It was hard to tell. Yeah, offsides on Amesbury.
Okay,
beautiful. Offsides on Amesbury, and that's a relief.
That could have been bad.
That could have
March
gone.
on the field and an interception, not what you want to see.
That it could have gone really bad. So first down for Triton now, and they got lucky. I mean, look, they got lucky there.
Yeah, really lucky.
That wasn't a great play. Maybe Tommy saw it was a busted play and knew he could throw the ball anywhere, but you still don't want to. You don't want to see that. You don't want to do that again. Right up the middle.
To get up the middle.
Not going anywhere. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. Second down at about 9. Triton with the ball. Dylan Levitt coming back in. I don't know what this package is that sends 66 out and Dylan Levitt in, but it's happened like 4 or 5 times now. So one of these, all right, so maybe next year when you come back from college and you can sit here and do these games with us, we can get, to some practices and know ahead of time what their offensive sets are and who to look for on defense. All right, Tommy's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it, and he's going to roll to his left, and he's going to get hit too early. No, he's got a little bit of yards.
Get the first there. It's hard to tell.
Almost dropped that ball on the end of that run. That was close. So third down and about
inches.
2.
No, 2.
Third and about 2. Solid play by Tommy, though. It looked like he was going to get tripped up right away. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter. Clock ticking down. Triton still trailing 14-13. And honestly, Tommy catches the punts, he throws the ball, he runs the ball. For him to miss an extra point, I mean, come on, give the kid a break, right? All right, so in motion, he's going to take the ball. There goes O'Brien.
Find a hole, he might get,
should have the first down on that. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's going to be, he only had about 3 yards to gain on that. Hard to tell, though. Ref telling the chain gang not to move. That's not a good sign. We're going to need a measurement here. It's close. It's definitely close. Minute and 56 left. Nope. He's going to call it fourth down without calling out the chains.
Fourth and really close there, too.
More than inches. How about a measurement, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, get the chain gang to work. Get them out on that field.
Well, even out there once tonight. Come on.
So fourth and very short. Triton has absolutely got to convert
get it up
this.
the middle. There
and
we
easily
go.
Did, and he's in.
Touchdown.
That is fantastic.
Awesome play.
That is fantastic. That's a dagger right there,
Yeah.
man. 4th and inches, and you let him come right up the gut, especially after that. Especially after that interception gets called back on a flag. Absolutely crazy.
Awesome play.
That is good news. So 19-14. I don't know if Triton goes for it here and tries to do a 2-point conversion.
It looks like they might be.
Yeah.
I think I'd go for it if I was them. Try to get that 1 touchdown lead.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to miss another extra point, and then risk it being a touchdown to win. So in motion, they're going to look for it again. No, it's a quick pass. Did he catch it?
Dylan Sheet, I think. I think it's in. There
Caught
we
it.
go. 2-point
Kid is having a night.
Yeah, awesome night.
Kid is having a fantastic night.
There we go.
Tommy to shoot. It's been good news.
Yeah.
It's been good news and good stuff all night.
1 touchdown game.
Excellent. So 1:38 left in this half. I'm sorry, in this quarter, and 21-14. Good stuff. Now this is the offense that we expected to see. This is the kind of game, actually, honestly, we expected to see too. I didn't think Amesbury was going to be shut out. I mean, Amesbury is coming off a loss, but they the last time they played, they lost to Ipswich 14-21 or 42-21. Yeah, they got destroyed, but they scored touchdowns.
That's
you know?
true. That's
I mean, and you look at Triton last week, 19-13. So it's not like Triton's offense has been on fire lately. So good to see him finally come out and throw up 21 points on these guys. So Triton kicking off again, which I like to see. Tommy back again. Let's see the special teams do something special here.
See some good special teams. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. It's been a rough 3 games for the special teams,
yeah.
to be honest. There's a decent
big
kick.
roller down the middle.
A big roller, and he's going to go all the way back to about his 8 before he gets a hold of it.
He's going to get a big hit.
He's going to get a little bit too much room. He's over the 30 already. 4 out of bounds. Late flag.
I think the past 3 returns, he's gotten back to about the same exact position every time.
That flag might be unsportsmanlike, or it's going to be something. Yeah, it's like a block in the back. It's another symbol we don't quite know what the call is, but looked a bit like a block in the back. So we're going to do an interview here as the third quarter winds down in about 1:30. We've got Jonah Davis here from the marching band. We're going to have a chat with him about what they're doing this year, how their competitions are going, different elements of being in the band. I know he's a senior, so he's been around a long time. So as soon as we get the camera back up here, we'll fire up another interview here, our third of the night. So
big time interviews today.
No pressure on Jonah here, but the other 2 kids are pretty good. So all right, Amesbury with the ball again, 1st and 10 at about their 12-yard line. And it looks like it's a run. It's off to the right side. It's way too much room. Easily a first down.
There's Burrell there.
That's Burrell. Yeah, again, that kid is racking. He's got. I don't know if he has 100 yards this game, but he's got something close to it. So.
Him and Laverty have been switching off, I think, literally every single play.
1:20 now. Clock still rolling in the 3rd. And here comes Amesbury back up to the line. That 3 running back set it's got to be hard to read if you're a middle linebacker for Triton. Looks like it's the ball up the middle again, and again not going too far. Not going too far at all. Solid play by the Triton defensive line again. And if they can just hold on for a while. Tommy Lapham, no, that's not Tommy coming out. Somebody coming out and holding his hand.
Josh Darcy coming out.
Josh Darcy, all right. So my guess here is that, 2nd and 10, they're going to throw the ball. I mean, at this point in the game, you got to feel a little bit desperate if you're
going into the 4th quarter, you got to score.
They got to get the ball really far down the field. But they're going to go to Burlham again.
And almost pretty much nowhere in that one. Awesome defense.
That's been hard for Triton to stop those sweeps, and they finally stepped up and made that one there. 20 seconds left now in this half. They're probably going to get off one more snap on 3rd and about 8.
Be a good stop here going to the 4th.
Yeah, right around their 30-yard line.
Awesome.
This would be huge. And I don't know, have we seen many punts? I don't recall from.
Only the one where it hit off Gunner, then Tommy had one he returned.
Yeah,
only 2.
I think in the first, right, and in the first half, I mean, other than the interception at the very end, Triton hasn't been able to do too much more on defense. There's the end of the quarter. Beautiful. So we've got us here with us, Jonah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself before we get this going? Tell us a little bit about the band and how your competition season's going.
All right. So I'm Jonah. I play trumpet for the band. This is my 5th year. I started in 8th grade. That's like the earliest you can get in the band.
Right.
So as part of the band, I'm a section leader, so I'm a leader of trumpet section, and I'm also the squad leader, which is we have like small groups within the band that aren't defined by the sections. Those are within the or out of the sections.
Right.
And so I'm a section leader for that.
Okay. So why do you have that? Why do you have kids that are a squad together that aren't in the same section?
Yes.
What's that
Well,
about?
a lot about it is just really deepening that sense of community, the band family.
Okay.
So it just sort of gives you somebody else to go to if you need help, if they're not really in your section, because we have some pretty small sections. This year our band's been kind of getting smaller and smaller, but I think it's still a strong band. I think we're doing really well.
You guys put out a tremendous sound,
Thank
I
you.
would say. And, you know, it was impressive tonight because you had all the other kids, the 4th graders up through, 8th graders here as well watching. That was kind of nice. So I got to ask you, you played a piece tonight. You guys have played it a few times now. When we're going to come back to this question as soon as we see this play, because it's 3rd and long for Amesbury, and it's going to be hand up. No, he's got to throw the ball.
He's going to
keep
it,
and he's probably going to get a first down.
Looks like
Going to be close. Good hit at the end of the play there by Tommy, but it looks like it's a first down on that. Yep.
But now look at them.
So what's been your favorite? And since you started this your 5th season, is this your favorite song to play, or is there another one?
I think that a couple years ago we did a show, Radio 1970, and so that one was fun because it was a lot of songs that I knew.
Right.
But this year the music, it's definitely the hardest music we've ever done, and so that it's really fun and it feels real good when you get it down right.
Excellent. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Amesbury. He's going to hand it up. It's going to the left side, not going anywhere. Triton with a solid stop. So is it a harder piece because your band director wanted to challenge you, or you just had the right kind of band to pull it off?
Yeah. Last year we did a show that was similar. Definitely not as hard, but it was sort of a step up from what we've done in the past. And this year they decided that they should push us further because we did really well last year.
Excellent. That's good. I mean, good for you guys. It's got to feel good that you're getting challenged to do something harder every single time.
Yeah.
All right, Amesbury with a 2nd and 8 now. Same offensive set. Triton's defense at the line. It's going to be a pass again.
Look downfield.
He's got number 80 deep. Shoot on him.
Oh,
that is a catch. That is a beautiful catch. All the way down to about the 25-yard line. That's
a good play.
That's a good play. That's going to be hard to stop if they keep doing that. 21-14 now with 9 minutes and 46 seconds. So Jonah, what's up for next year?
Well, I'm looking to go to college. I don't really know where yet. One of my top schools is Northwestern. I was thinking about that tonight a lot because they have a good marching band. I definitely want to continue that when I get there.
Band.
Yeah.
Excellent. 1st and 10 for Amesbury. It's again up the middle, and it's again about 3 yards in a cloud of turf.
Cloud of turf.
So Northwestern in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other connection to it other than it's a good band program?
No, I mean they have. I visited over the summer, and it's a beautiful campus. It's right on the lake, and they have a really strong theater program as well, which is cool. Some good cross disciplinary stuff. Which is good.
Excellent. All right. So Amesbury now with a 2nd and about 6.
Gonna keep it. It looks like.
You're gonna keep it. He's
Can't
gonna get
it
sacked.
Off. There you go. Good play.
That is fantastic.
Jack Tamino with the sack out there. Nice.
Jack Tamino having a good night. We're calling out a lot of players tonight. I mean, Jack Tamino, obviously Christian O'Brien and Tommy Lapham, Dylan Shute having a good night.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. So for Thanksgiving, are you going to play the same? Will it be the same song for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Even tonight, our show's still not 100% done. We still have about half of that last song to do.
All right.
So we'll do the full show for Thanksgiving, but it will be the same. Yeah.
All right. Now, do you care if it's pouring rain or snowing?
Nope. I mean, I care personally, but we're still going to play.
All right. There's a run and an absolute stuff.
No way. There we go.
That on that hit.
I think that's Tamino again.
Tamino again with the stick.
He looks fired up. I think it was him.
Good for him. Well, hey, it's 21-14. They should be fired up. This is the first time they've felt good and looked good in a couple of weeks. So with 8 minutes left on the clock in this game, it's going to be a 4th and 10.
Yeah.
4th and 9 or so. I mean, 9.5. I mean,
gotta stop him here. This would be huge. Just a little under 8 minutes left.
Amesbury's got to throw the ball.
Yeah,
they got all their yardage on that one long toss. He's got to throw it. I mean, he rolled out and got sacked once, but he's got to do something else with this here. And he's going to keep it. He's rolling to his right. It's a good toss. He's got him wide open.
Birmingham's got it. He's almost in.
Secondary just fell apart on that one.
Not what we wanted.
He was too open for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could see that ball in the air a long, long time. Man, that hurts. So they're goal to go. 1st and goal to go all the way down at the half-a-yard line.
It's close. It's almost on the air, almost in.
Yeah. Yeah, this is almost like foregone. You just don't want to have an injury when you let him in the end zone. That's about it. I mean, a stop
Maybe a fumble.
here would be great. Yeah, but now our view is over the tops
so we
of the
can't,
players.
I guess the TV can kind of see.
We can't see much of a thing. It's going to be a timeout. Timeout for Triton. Probably the full timeout. So, Jonah, thanks very much for coming, man. This is really cool. And, you know, good luck the rest of the band season. And look forward to seeing you guys on Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Thanks. All right, 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. 21-14. And they're right. The Amesbury is basically right on the edge of scoring another
they're so
touchdown.
close.
They're way too close. And the only thing that can happen here that can be good is a fumble or a missed extra point or something like that. We'll get our stats guy back here, and he's going to tell us all the things that we got wrong in the last couple minutes. So all the things we forgot to pay attention to. Well, I know two big first downs. I mean, that's been the big difference. It's 2 passing plays. And we came into tonight saying how Amesbury didn't throw the ball much. And what happened? They threw the ball twice in that possession.
2 big passes, too.
It's huge.
No screens or anything out there.
No, yeah, you're right. They were just 2 big long passes.
Long balls.
And sacked one time. So I don't know how many times he's dropped back to throw the ball, but it's been more than we expected.
I think he's going to keep it.
And get stuffed and not make it. Excellent.
All right,
back him up a little bit.
Short. Yeah, moves him back.
Yeah. Second and goal on about the 2. And here's where Steve Bayardi needs to step up and get the
put
gear
a drone right over him and we'll be good.
We need to see this. We need the Madden view of this right here. All right, so Triton's defense sets up. They are definitely missing, was it Ryan Farrell? Is that his name?
Ryan Farrell's out.
They could use him tonight.
For a big stop here.
Here we go. They still got their three running backs. He's under center. Here's the snap. He's going to give it off right up the center. And again, he's stuffed again. Tamino, number 4, whoever that is on the play.
Josh Darcy and Tamino.
Fantastic. Move it back a little bit more. 3rd down.
Hey, you never know.
Killing some clock, and it's keeping them out of the end zone. You know, a bad snap, a fumble, anything can happen here.
Yeah.
That's got to be frustrating when you're at first and goal on the inch
yard line.
And now they're almost all the way back to the 5.
Yeah, they get moved back a lot.
So 3rd and goal. And here's the snap. He's giving it off to his left. Too much room he's in. Yep.
No one even near him.
Something went wrong there. Somebody was out of position. Somebody got blocked way out of position. That was yikes. So 20-21. Amesbury with a chance to tie it up here. Their kicker's been, this is the drop kicker. Yeah. He's been good, but then again, it's a risky move, so we'll see what happens. So the Triton Viking ship is getting a little quieter. Oh, here he goes again, and there's already a flag on the play. And that looked good. That looked good, but there's a flag. And can't tell who the flag's on yet. It's probably going to be offsides on Triton. That's what usually will happen on a play like that, where somebody on defense just gets anxious and jumps the gun. Yeah, and they'll probably mark it off on the kick. Yep. So they'll take the point after is good. It is offsides on Triton. That penalty actually declined. So I would think they'd be able to add that on. You know, so I found out about onside kicks. Do you remember last week when we were watching the Newburyport game here? There was the onside kicks where there was a penalty, and they got the ball right away. Triton never had another chance. It was explained to me that the reason for that is teams would just try and keep onsides kicking over and over again and taking the penalty every time. So instead, you automatically give the ball to the other team. You only get one chance to get an onside kick right. All right, so unfortunately, Triton kicking the ball again. We got our stats guy back for the last 6 minutes of this game. Tie, ball game, 6 minutes left. Amesbury kicking the ball again. Who we got back there? We got O'Brien.
O'Brien and Durkin.
And Durkin back to receive. Hope we got the hands team out front. This isn't a bad idea to do a little trick play, quick squib onside kick here. Why not? You're away, you're a tie ball game with 6 minutes left. And that's kind of what they did.
Rolls up the middle.
And that's going to be Durkin that's going to get it.
Another good return.
Tuck that ball away.
Try to get outside. No, nowhere to go.
It's going to be right on the line.
Not a bad return. Puts
No
him in a
flags?
really good
All right.
field position.
We'll take it. We'll take it at the 40 with no flags. That's not bad at all. 35, whatever it might be. Excellent. Here we go. Could not ask for better than this, right? 6 minutes. 6 minutes left in this game. Tie ball game. Triton playing really, really well. And you almost don't want him to march down the field too fast.
Exactly. I don't know what you want to do here.
We're sitting here both thinking the same thing, like, don't score too
fast.
quickly.
Don't give it to us like 4 minutes left.
Of course, that's making out Amesbury to be like, Tom Brady or something,
Yeah,
that they can
true.
score with a minute left, but they haven't really been able to do. All right, Tommy in the backfield. He's got O'Brien to his right. Here's the snap. He's going to look to pass right away. And he's
There we go to
oh my
O'Brien.
God, he's got O'Brien over the middle. He's going to score right away. That's fantastic.
First play.
Fantastic. Don't score too fast or score on the first play.
First play, runs right in. Had it for about 4 seconds.
Oh my God, that was fantastic.
Well, that's a great play. I mean, he didn't even get touched on that play.
No. And so credit to the offensive line, because it's not like Tommy needed a lot of time, but
he had it.
O'Brien had to have gone right up the middle.
No one touched him.
Untouched.
That's
Untouched
awesome.
to then catch the ball and go untouched. That is great stuff. Oh, fantastic. All right, Tommy, make this kick.
We need to get this. We need to be a
Make
touchdown
this
ahead.
kick. Yeah, we need 2 touchdowns ahead, please. Then we can all, there we go. Solid
Nope,
as it
that
gets.
hits
Missed again. It's my fault for saying
Yeah.
solid when it came off his foot rather than waiting for the refs.
It's not
All
what
right.
you need.
That's
Come
all right,
on.
Tommy. You're having a good night. You're throwing touchdown passes. Make it happen again. Play some defense this time. And the defense did great. They gave up 2 long bombs.
Yep.
They just got to not give up another long bomb, and they're good.
They prevent that, they're going to be golden.
Yeah. 27-21. Just bam, like that, one play. So, stats guy, how many first downs on that drive? No first downs. Or one, I guess.
One first down. I guess you can call that.
It's a good thing we're not asking Eric to keep the total yardage, because
That is true.
that would
That'd
be
get-
brutal in this game.
Especially without being able to see that well, it would
yeah.
that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll get you an assistant stats guy next time who can do nothing but keep yardage, right? Yeah. So when we were doing the interviews, Eric had to go sit down on the track and really couldn't see anything. So had to rely on, I guess, the PA announcer. So, all right, here we go. Tommy's going to kick it away again. Triton's got 5 minutes and 44 seconds to hold on to this game at 21-27. Amesbury, unfortunately, was able to move the ball way too well last time on 2 big passes. There's a
Another
deep,
good kick.
nice kick
Oh, right
off the
his
pads.
legs. They
Picked
got
it
to
up
stop him here,
about
but
the
he's going to keep
15.
running.
He's getting all the way up. Oh, crikey, all the way up to the 40.
Almost 45.
That's
Special
brutal.
team, just almost every single kick return, they get at least to the 40.
Special teams are not special right now.
No, they're not.
No, they're hurting us. So I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving already, because Pentucket isn't particularly good.
No.
And it's here at home. And I'm hoping it snows like crazy. I don't know what that does for the crew, and I don't know if that puts us out of commission, but I like a good snowy Thanksgiving Day game. All right, here we go. Amesbury up to the line. Usual set. Actually, they only have 2 running backs
Yeah,
back
not
now.
usual. Oh,
And
we
there's
already got a timeout,
flag on
probably.
Timeout.
Oh, no, I didn't see a flag.
No, Triton calls a timeout.
All right.
Defensive timeout. I wonder if that two running back set kind of threw Triton off.
Yeah.
They might have had more guys out at the wide receiver. From our vantage point, really hard to see down the line and see what they had for wide receivers out there. Mr. Berardi has his drone in his hand. We need that drone up in the sky.
God, he's seeing that shot.
All right, so still first down. Still 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this in this game. Amesbury coming up to the line. So they're, again, with only a 2 running back set. 1 running back out to the left.
Gives it to Birmingham, the wide receiver.
That's too much room, way too much room.
First down and some.
All the way out to the 35-yard line of Triton, just like that. Over midfield and in beautiful field position on 1 play. Triton's defense has got him getting tired.
Yeah.
And here we go again. They got guys playing on both sides of the ball. It's been a tough game for Triton's defense because they held them to 3rd down twice and twice gave up great big pass plays.
Yep.
And those things really hurt you.
But same with the Amesbury. They don't have a lot of kids either. So
Yeah,
most of
well,
their guys are playing both.
maybe we're going to see 4 or 5 more touchdowns before this game ends.
Oh, big
nice
hit. Who's
nice
that?
Hit. Tommy
There's Tom
Lapham.
with a big hit. He's doing it all tonight.
Tommy Lapham getting pissed. Enough of this. Give me that ball back. Second and about 5. 4 minutes and 54 seconds ticking away on the clock. Gunnar Gustafson comes off. I think it's Durkin that went on. Let's see shoot on the far right for Triton. And there's a handoff, and it's up the middle, and it's not going to get anywhere. Going to get stuffed again. Solid defense. We're at 3rd down again. 3rd and 5.
This is where you're going to stop. We're just talking about not being able to stop on 3rd down.
Third and 6 even here. Yeah, no. All right, the guy working the down marker on the chain gang. If that's Jason Madden, he's driving me crazy. My eyes aren't good enough to see if that's who it is. But he's here and he's there, he's everywhere. But we're at 3rd and 4 now. This is a huge play on this game right here. They've got to make this stop. And it's a handoff to the left side, and he gets a lot of room, but he gets stuck by.
He might get that first down though.
Stuck by Tommy again, and it's hard to tell if he was short or not. No, it's going to be 4th down. 4th and short.
All right.
So they came up and stopped him, and now it's 4th and short, but it's 4th and about 2, which
All right, this is big here.
Incredibly makeable. This offense can definitely make these 2 yards. But remember, when they were on the goal line, they had 3 plays where Triton moved
and they
back.
stopped him right there. They should do it again.
So this is huge right now. Biggest play of the game right now. Here goes Amesbury. It's a handoff straight up the middle.
Right through.
Got too much. Got too much.
Popped out. I don't know if
way late though. Yeah.
Yeah, Laverty. Just limping around.
Number 2, Laverty. That's all right. They've been giving it to the other kid all night anyway.
Yeah,
Laverty hasn't had nearly as many carries.
No, not really.
So another first down at about the 24-yard line. 27-21 with 3 minutes to go in this game. And here comes Amesbury. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got to get rid of that ball. Nice little pitch pass. Somehow stays in bounds. Gets all the way down and scores.
Yeah,
he scores. Great little play on that sideline. Somehow stayed in bounds and gets all the way down and scores. Just like that, we're at a tie ball game again. And unless they miss this kick, Amesbury's going to take the lead with 2 minutes left, or 3 minutes left. That was too quick.
Yeah, that was way too fast.
Again, they had him on a 4th down. They just couldn't stop him, couldn't keep him from getting 2 extra yards. And here we go, tie ball game, 2:53. They get their drop kicker in. Although now would be a great point for them to go for 2. Why not? But he's not. He's going to roll out and do the little kick, and he gets blocked.
There
gets blocked. Triton's on top of it.
That's what you need. Tie game.
Tie ball game. That's huge. That is huge. That's the danger of a drop kicker. It takes a lot of time back there.
Much easier to block, too.
Great job. Is that Jack Tamino on the block?
I could not tell. Hard to tell from here.
Number 11. Who's 11? Mark
11,
Wood?
Mark Wood, yeah.
Mark Wood. I think it was Mark Wood on the block, based on the way the coaches were talking to him when he was coming off. All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Amesbury's going to be kicking off to Triton. Triton's got to, I'm not going to say don't score too fast, because what difference does it make at this point? Honestly, I think both defenses are gassed.
Yeah,
they're tired. That's a big part of this. You agree, Mr. Gundrum? Both defenses are gassed. Offenses are clicking finally, but one mistake can kill you. So here they just need to get a decent return, set up something good, score a touchdown, and then hold fast. 2 minutes 53, tie ball game. Kicker setting up on the right hash for some reason. I think before I thought they should go for the trick onside. At this point, I think Amesbury would be lucky if they can get out of here with anything other than a loss. Because I mean, like we said, we don't know what happens in a tie. I suspect it's just a tie. Solid kick.
Decent kick. Nice Kyle O'Doy.
O'Doy's got a touchdown tonight, and he's got a decent run now.
There we go. That's a solid return.
All the way to the 42.
Yeah, there we go.
I like it. Kid O'Doy's having a good game.
Yeah, he is.
Good game. All right, so let's see something here, Triton. I'm not saying throw the ball to O'Brien and make him run all the way down and score another touchdown right away, but let's see something really good here. Let's move this ball. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. Let's get another win out of the season right here. Go into the end of the season on a little win streak. Tommy with O'Brien to his right. In motion is Levitt. Levitt comes across the middle. It's a handoff.
Tommy's
nope.
Tommy's
going to keep it.
Couple yards.
Tommy's fired up angry. You can see it from here. He's making tackles on defense. He's moving the ball. Somebody's down on Triton, though. I can't quite see who it is.
Can't tell from here.
Yeah, it's hard to see. And
is that Tommy?
No, it's not Tommy.
Oh, never mind. He's back there.
The player's blocking him. Max Madden out there on the field, I think. One of our EMTs there. Checking him out. I don't know who it is who's down, though. I see Levitt. I see Shoot. I see Tommy. I see O'Brien.
Durkin, maybe? I still can't
tell. No, Durkin's
tell.
number 9. He's over here. There's Mark Wood. He's number 11. Not sure who it is.
Yeah, it's 4, Josh Darcy.
Oh, Darcy. All right. Helmet off and everything. That's not good.
No.
Yeah. But he's going to get up. That's good.
There we go.
That's good. Whatever it was, he can walk it off. All right. Good for him. He's got to come out for at least one play, but he doesn't look like a kid who's going to come out for more than one, though.
No.
You know? He's been having a good night, too. Yeah, not sure what's wrong with him. But here we go. We got 2nd and 7 now. A little bit of break in the momentum. 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and the clock is ticking. Dylan Shoot on the far left. Christian O'Brien lining up to Tommy's right. Can't see who's out on Tommy's far right to pass to, but he's going to throw that way right away.
Look at Durkin, it looks like out there.
And that's a good catch, and it looks like it's a first.
Does he drop it? Did he drop it?
And a late flag. Late flag of some kind. Couldn't tell whether he dropped it or caught it or what was going on there.
I don't even know where the ball is.
Again, we need that replay.
Yeah.
So, looks like they're moving back, though. Yeah, Amesbury's already moving back. They know it's on them, whatever that flag was. Pass interference? Could have been. We're waiting to see what the referee's going to signal like we really know. Yeah, it is pass interference.
All right, sweet.
Pass interference on the defense. Fantastic.
March him up.
So after only one defensive flag in the entire first half, Amesbury gets called for another one with 2 minutes left on the clock in a really crucial spot because it gives Triton a first down, moves the ball over the 50-yard line. Not that Triton has a field goal kicker that can hit from the 60, but still. So here we go. Tommy's got the team lined up. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in a tie ball game. Tommy takes a snap. He's going to throw right away.
Field. Uh-oh.
And
drops
that
it.
one broken up again. Again, it looked like it could have been interference. It was Shoot that he was going after. Looks like Shoot couldn't quite get to the ball on it. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That took 5 seconds off the clock. And that was it. Tie ball game. This is crazy. 40-yard line with the ball. 2nd and 10. Tommy sets up. And there's a flag. It's going to be a false start. I think they're calling it on Tommy, actually. Yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty. I think Tommy actually like shook his hands or something in a way that you can't do. That's tough. That's a tough call. But you know what? At this point, 5 yards doesn't really matter. They just got to get the ball down there and score a touchdown, period. Or at least close enough to kick a field goal, though we can't trust that tonight. The drone's back up. Hopefully we get a good view of this this touchdown drive, right? They can put that in the highlight reel.
That would be awesome.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, tie ball game. Ball at the 45 now. Tommy takes a snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to
there
keep
you go.
it.
Good run.
Solid 8 yards on that run. And a flag comes out at the end, but it's actually a white towel that one of the Amesbury players lost. So I think it was our friend there, number 15, Burrell.
Burrell, a good running back.
No, it was Tommy's flag. All right, there we go. All right, Tommy, get yourself set. Minute 47 seconds. There's not a whole lot of time. They really got to move. Crowd's starting to get a little anxious, get a little fired up. Minute 40 seconds. 3rd down at about 8 yards. He's got to drop back. He's rolling to his right.
Oh, knocked down.
God, what a
huge play by Burrell.
Beautiful defensive play. Give him credit for that. Wow. That ball was just a little bit too slow.
Oh, wow.
And then Burrow was able to come over and make a huge, huge play. Fourth.
Swat that thing out of the air.
Fourth
wow.
down.
All right,
Triton.
well, just like that, it's fourth down.
Minute
Man.
and 30 seconds left. There's a lot of time. Triton's got to take a timeout and figure this out, right? Yeah.
They gotta go. They have to get this here. It's
they're
over.
not taking a timeout. I thought they were. Clock stopped at 1:33. Crowd's getting fired up. Tommy's got to make a play here. Drops back, looks down the field. No, balls.
Too short, I think.
No, he
Did
caught it,
catch
he
that?
caught it, he caught it, he caught it.
I don't know. I looked
Caught
too
it, of course.
short. Did he?
No, he caught it. They're saying he caught it. That's fantastic.
What a play.
He caught it.
He caught that.
That
ball
is beautiful.
Right. There we go.
Who's that, Durkin?
That's Durkin out there.
That's
what
fantastic.
A play. What a play to come up with
Great
that.
catch.
That's
And way to get
awesome.
up and start to run as though he could. I mean,
Yeah.
he caught the ball on the ground like that, you're down, but what a great play. That's huge. That's a first down, minute 25 seconds. Minute 23. They got to keep moving. They got to keep moving. That's huge. I can't believe he caught that ball.
I can't believe he caught that. I thought that bounced right into his
It
arms.
definitely looked short. Tommy now.
Awesome.
He's going to hand it off.
No,
No,
he's
he's going
gonna
to keep
keep
the
it.
ball. I told you Tommy's mad. He's going to get in.
Oh,
He's going to
there
get
we
in.
go. Oh, he's close.
Did he get in? Oh,
Oh,
man, that is close.
So close.
I'm telling you, he is fired up. He is fired up, angry, and they're all the way down to the 1 yard line with a minute and 2 seconds left. Minute 2 in this game.
Good time. I think you
Under a
one
minute,
more
that clock's
play.
running. Clock should be running.
Yeah, there it
Yep,
goes.
there it goes. Clock running. They're at about the 2 yard line. I tell you, Tommy got mad and he just kept that ball and went
Yeah,
right. I thought he was
right
in.
through
I
people.
thought he was in.
So close. They're
Good
they're
blocking.
they're a couple inches away.
This offensive line is giving it to him right now.
Yeah.
They are absolutely giving it to him. 40 seconds left in this game. Tommy's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to get stopped badly. Stuffed in the backfield. They're going to call timeout now. Going to call timeout. Triton.
33 seconds left, so they get this in. Amesbury's not going to have a lot of time.
Let's get this ball
So
in
this ball
first.
one problem at a time.
Yeah, let's not have any game-winning field goals, if that's all right. I'd rather just see them score this touchdown here, put another 7 points on the board. So this will be a nice long timeout for them to get their act together. Viking ship looking
It looks like it thinned out.
thinned out a little bit, but it's still not so bad. They got to get fired up. They were loud earlier. I'm sure they'll get loud again. So this is 33 seconds left. Tie ball game. Ball's at about, what, the 5-6 yard line?
Yeah, he got pushed back
Like
a little
that.
bit.
Got pushed back a little bit on that. Second down, although at this point the downs really don't matter.
No, just gotta get it in.
Because Amesbury is going to have to call a timeout if Triton runs and doesn't get in.
Exactly.
Amesbury's got to stop the clock, otherwise Triton's just going to spike it and then kick it on fourth and try and win the game. So, although I don't, I love Tommy Lapham. I don't want to see Tommy Lapham kicking a field goal to try and win this. Love the kid, but man, let's not do that. Let's score a touchdown here. So I don't know if they can throw it. I mean, he hit. Remember, he hit Dylan Shoot for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
it was
earlier
that little. Yeah, it was that little.
Straight on the outside.
Super quick pass out to the far left. Dylan's going out
He's
to
going
his
to the
far
right.
Levitt's on the far left. All right, you just set up this play in the timeout. Let's run it now.
Let's just punch this
Tommy
in.
calls to Travis Madden, and here's the snap. And Tommy's
I think
going to
he's
run
gonna
it.
try to
He's
keep
going
it.
to keep it himself, and he's going to try and get in. He's going to get stopped. He's going to get
no.
stopped about 1 yard, 2 yards short. Right about 2 yards short. And who's calling the timeout this time? 30-second timeout.
I think it's Amesbury.
No, it's Triton again.
Is it Triton
It's got to be
again?
their last timeout, I imagine. I'm not keeping track, but that's probably their last. 24 seconds left. He got close. He got all the way down to the 1 yard line. Now this is it. This offensive line has been great. This offensive line has pushed this ball down the field. Offensive line set up that pass the last time they got the touchdown. They gave Tommy enough time. Offensive line has been solid. They need to punch this in right here. I wouldn't say run it up the middle. They haven't had as much luck there, but let's make this happen. Dylan Levitt on the far right. O'Brien right behind him. Tommy takes a snap, and it's going to be. He's got to get in. He's got to get in. He's got to get in. He does. Fantastic.
Huge play. There you go.
Fantastic. Good cutback.
Awesome.
Good cutback. He definitely
he
was not going to have it if he kept going to his right.
No.
Beautiful cutback to the left and puts it in for the touchdown.
Awesome play.
And the Viking ship is still kind of a little but that's all right.
That's all right. They got a touchdown. Oh, 19
right.
seconds left.
Sideline is happy. 19.2 seconds left. All right, Tommy, you got to hit
Let's
this
put
one.
one through. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think he's got one on the night.
I don't think he has an extra
He has
point.
one on the night. Yeah, they had a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
And that was on, and here it is. It's up. That
looks
solid. Come on, tell me it's good.
There we go.
We got one. Fantastic. 19.2 seconds. 34-27. Man, that blocked extra point on the last Amesbury touchdown.
That was huge.
Huge now. Because even if Amesbury scores, you're still looking at it as a So just getting some guidance there on who we want to interview after this game is over. And honestly, I went through every name on the Triton team. I said I'll talk to just about anybody. Yeah, I mean, I called out all the names we've been calling out: Jack Tomino, Dylan Shute, Dylan Levitt, Tommy.
All the big players.
Yeah, Christian O'Brien. I mean, they've all just had a great night. All right, but they got to hold on now here. So special teams needs to step up, do something special. How about a
good kick?
Nice little bouncy kick. Oh,
there we go. Really good kick, actually.
And he's down right there. 19 seconds. So point two comes off because as soon as he touches it, the clock goes, and as soon as he touched it, he fell on the ground. So this is it. 19 seconds. The ball's on about the 35-yard line, 25-yard line.
Finally a good special team stop right there, too.
Yeah. It was a good little kick. I think that it threw him off. They didn't kick it really deep. So ball's on about the 25. And we're looking at
they're looking deep. Oh, and this is a big play. Almost sacked him.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Well, we get to enjoy it.
All right, get to watch now. I think it's up there. I think it's in the big one.
Yeah.
Losing back more. This is good.
12.7
seconds.
seconds. Yeah, like totally. Yeah.
Nah, it's up there.
Yeah. Cut. Can't hear me.
We're good?
We're
there
back.
We go. Oh.
We're back.
I think we're good.
We're back with 12.7 seconds left.
Didn't miss much. I don't think we missed
Actually,
a
we
play.
didn't miss a thing.
Yeah, all right, we're good.
That's some perfect timing. We had a little bit of a equipment malfunction there, and you know what? It didn't make a single difference. We're at 12.7 seconds left.
Ball got moved
it's
back
second down
and
and 20. A ridiculous amount of leverage to get. They have got to throw
here.
the ball. He's
Looks
dropping back. He's got pressure on him. He just hucks it up. He hucks it up. It's going to be an interception.
Oh, there we go.
And he's still on his feet. He's still going. Slides down at the 40-yard line.
There
what a
we
pick.
Go.
0.7 seconds
There's
left
the
on
game.
the clock.
And
that's it. It's all done. Beautiful. That's a win. That's a win.
Awesome game.
That's a win. Fantastic. First half ends on an interception.
Yep.
Game ends on an interception.
Same person, too.
I like it. And the same person. That is, you're right.
There,
That's beautiful.
Two big interceptions at the end of each half. There we go.
Sealing that game for Triton. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Good stuff. 34-27. An excellent win for Triton, and that whole second half was just beautiful football.
Played some great offense that second half.
Played really good, and you know, credit to Amesbury's defense. They stepped up a couple times and made some good plays, but they just couldn't stop Triton up and down the field. That was really, really good play. Excellent game. Excellent game. We're going to try and get an interview with somebody after this. It was fun talking to the head coach last time. I'll be honest, I really want to talk to one of the players.
I want to get one of the players this time, too. I agree.
Yeah, it was good. And a good crowd that came out tonight.
Yeah, decent crowd.
It was great to see the extra band folks here. And thanks again to Colin Ganzamiller, Owen Heffernan, and Jonah Davis, 3 seniors who all came and gave us a little bit of an interview before and during the game, which was a lot of fun. So great win. That's going to take Triton to 2-4.
2-4, I believe.
Yeah, 2-4. They're going to play Masco next week at Masco. Masco's 4-1. That's going to be a little rough. Amesbury gets Manchester Essex, and then we get back here again Thanksgiving Day to see Triton take on Pentucket. So absolutely enormous fun this game. It's so much better to call a win than it is a tough loss against a rival. That was really good stuff. So what we'll do is we'll take a couple minutes here and give a little recap of the game, and then hopefully we'll have a chance to talk to one of the players. Liam, what stood out for you most in this game other than the Triton offense absolutely coming through in the second half when they needed it most?
I think it's just the defense, you know, they didn't play fantastic tonight. I mean, they allowed 27 points, but when needed the most, they came up, especially that big block kick, which kind of changed the path of the game. I think that's what stood out most to me.
Yeah, it was excellent. Big. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a break, and we're going to do an interview when this thing ends, and we'll recap the whole game. Fantastic.
Intercom.
I lost it for a second.
Hey, Dave. Go on, Dave. How you doing?
Because like tying it up. It's weird how quick this game goes. I know. It's dead now. I thought they were cleaning up so much.
Good win, Blue.
Hey, Bill, you make that.
Excellent. So we're here with Alex Fecto, senior, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so Liam, take it away.
All right, so that second half defense came up with some huge plays. What made the difference that second half?
Well, we go into the locker room feeling kind of sorry, and then we came out firing, and then it just all went off from there. We started going in.
So you had a couple of stops down near the goal line. You ended up letting them in for the touchdown, but they were first and goal on the 1, and you pushed them back to like the 6 or 7 yard line. Is that something you carry with you in the next series, and you just keep it going? Is that the intensity there?
I honestly think it was the heart that came out in that second half, and we all just started pushing and really wanted it at the end, and we got the job done.
Fantastic. It feels a lot better to get a win, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Anything else, Liam?
No, I think I'm good for questions there.
All right, excellent. We're going to talk to Tommy Lapham next.
All right, thank you,
All right,
guys.
thank you, Alex.
Bring that back to the studio.
All right, we're here with Tommy Lapham, quarterback, kicking the ball, playing a lot of defense.
Yeah.
Good night tonight?
It was a great night. This is why we work so hard during the year for moments like this.
Excellent.
Yeah, so you guys had some huge, or you specifically had huge touchdown passes tonight. Dylan Shute and Kyle Doe. Walk us through what happened in those.
Those were all, that's just how we drew them up. All week in practice, we worked on those plays. They went out and executed our line. Our line gave us time to do it, and that's what happened.
You had a couple of passes over the middle. I love when you guys do those sort of little bubble screens or whatever you want to call them. A couple of times last week that didn't work. Was there a difference tonight that made it work so much better?
Yeah, we got the run game going, so that allows us to get the linebackers moving up and opens up those windows.
Right. Excellent. So how's it feel? You made a big 2-point conversion, that quick pass out to Dylan. Dylan shooting end zone. I mean, does that help it feel better when you have to go and kick another one the next time?
Yeah, well, I beefed up a few of them, so I figured I had to get the
had
two
to make
back
up for
and
that?
make up for it.
Yeah. And then we were talking the last drive of the game. It seemed like on defense, you had a couple of tackles and got fired up, and then a couple of times on offense, it seemed like you kept the ball because you were just pissed and you were ready to run, right?
Yeah, I mean, coach won't be happy about that because they weren't the best reads, but yeah, just playing as hard as I could, trying to get the W.
Excellent. So you guys have a game against who next week? Masco?
Yeah, we got Masco.
You ready?
Oh, we're ready. We'll be ready.
Yeah? Anything else, Liam?
I think we're good. Awesome game
All right.
tonight.
Great job, Tommy. Congratulations. Great win.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks.